morning, Couch Potatoes!
Good morning!
We are live from Surf City, USA, and we're going to report on this major swell event happening here. It's breaking news, and we got our panel of expert analysts, HB heavy hitter Timmy Reyes.
What's up?
What? Straight ledge. And Brandon Guilmette of Inherent Bummer, another ledge. And the Groms are back here clapping and psyching, and they're going to go freaking rip.
Yeah, boys.
Yeah. Let's do it.
What's your name? And
We got Finn, Mackay, Wyatt, Otto,
Taj.
Taj. That's like Taj. That's a cool surf name, like Taj Burrow and all these gnarly guys.
We got
Yeah.
at least
Look
100
at this
ways
guy
between
sneaking
all
in
these
too.
guys.
We got
that?
another Grom sneaking in.
Gunner? Yeah. That's
And
Gunner.
Gunner. Look at, we got all kind of
Big
expert
Gunner. Guy's a
analysts
hammer.
today. So, yep, we're going to report. You guys are going to go out and shred. What are you guys going to work on today? How many air reverses you think you're going to pull?
Thinking 4.
4? Okay.
Whoa.
That's like every day for you guys, right? 4 air revos?
They're working on carbs. I like
Oh,
hearing
carbs. That's what I like to hear.
that. Groms don't talk about carbs that much.
There we go. Carbs, laybacks, 360s. Okay. Get it.
Go get
Hey,
it,
guys.
boys.
Let your surfing do the talking, not like me. Okay. Groms are psyching. They started the show. They're frothing out. What do we got? We got some ad reads. Yoo-hoo! Best way to support the show is buy the merch. And they're all discounted now. $30 every shirt, right?
Whoa.
Come on.
Every shirt, $30.
Every shirt's just $30. We don't have other sponsors, or we got one other one, but that's the best way to support the show. We're going to reinvest all the money into this cheap equipment we have to buy. There's Noah modeling it. We got the classic Couch Surfing Show logo.
I need to get mine.
Oh, dude, I know. We blew it, of
Dude,
course.
bring any, huh?
Every time,
Every
dude.
time, dude.
We're
There's a
going to
whole-
send you some.
there's a
We're
whole
going to
box
send
of-
you
yeah.
plenty.
There's
There's the
only
logo tee.
Large and medium is all that's left for the logo tee.
Ooh, see, next time we need to order more XLs and more smalls because the Groms. See what I see there? I see dads buying it, and then I see Groms. 'cause the
Groms
XL.
definitely would want a
The
piece
stuff
of
in the
this.
middle is like, that's like, they're not going for it. Noah,
No,
styling.
dude.
Yeah. You ever need a model over it?
I got really good
Yeah.
modeling techniques.
I know, dude. The little blue steel. That was kind of like a little.
That's the kook meter shirt, and it always points to kook. It
Yes.
was either got to point to core or kook, but it kind of felt lame to call yourself core, so you
yeah.
had to point it at the kook one.
That's dope.
Yeah,
I like
anyways,
that one.
It
30
just
bucks.
depends on the day.
That one's
Depends on the
$10
day, huh?
Everything's $30 on the site. You guys are doing like the Yeezy, model.
Is that how
Everything's
they do it?
$20.
Whoa, we got some analytics. You just showed everyone all the money we're making off this show.
off. No, didn't it say $0.0?
It was in the red, I think.
And then
Okay, so that's how you do it. Go to couchsurfing.com. And our other sponsor, Kook of the Day. Yes, we're all kooks on our own way. We all start out little kooklings in the beginning. And then if we're really lucky, you end up like Timmy Reyes, a super gnarly surfer.
And then you go back to the kook.
And then it starts going backwards. Not yet, though. So, yeah, check out Kook of the Day. They got their OG Instagram back. Go there. Follow them. They have all the greatest, funniest content. I'm buying one right now, John Robertson.
Yeah.
Is that Robo,
Yeah,
really?
that is
Robo.
Robo. We've seen it before.
Chris
yeah.
Combatti, I love your couch surfing show. Thank you, Chris. And if you need solar, hit up Robo. He's slanging that solar. So, yeah, go
That's all
there.
time.
Here we go. We got some action. What do you guys call them? Give us
conditions.
Looks
here.
like Sage already paddling out, which is good. He'll give us some good stuff to watch.
Give us a conditions update. What is
Well, we
this?
had a little bit of a front come through here this morning. We had a little bit of rain, a little bit of wind, and now it's looking just butter out there. Tide's coming in, so it's going to get on this little bar, and these guys are going to light it up.
Yeah, it's definitely cleaning up. When we first pulled up, I went, ooh, this doesn't look too nice, but
Now
Yeah,
let's-
when I pulled up, I saw a good little set. So I know there's waves out there. It's just kind of taking a little breather for the. For
I
the
know, right?
moment.
See, as soon as you turn on the webcast, it goes flat. But hasn't it just been like wave after wave when we were
It's
sitting
not
here?
just WSL.
No,
it
it's
happens.
There's that little
first.
You
that little
guys see
pier
it.
bowl's been popping
Or
up,
replay
and
if you want.
little rights and little lefts against
We
the
already
grain.
got a replay.
That's why we're doing the ad reads, I think.
Oh,
we
Dylan
got
Sloan?
Grom.
Dill Sloan.
Whew, slide tail.
He's doing
Behind
the
it.
Wardo,
Bang,
one glove.
slammed- one glove. What did he do? Get
He
in
is
fight?
a little mini Wardo, they call him.
Little Wardo. Okay. Boom. Whoa. What happened? Went for the A.
I was trying to do slow.
Wardo probably did it in a fist fight. I wonder how he did it.
Remember the cover? Wardo had the yellow
yeah,
glove.
the yellow.
Well, I
think
would say
was
that's
Porto.
I would say that's a good warm up right now.
Who's
Yeah.
this? Luke Winaldo?
Looks like Luke.
Forming
Luke's
out.
been forming out, dude. He's been getting a lot better. I will
Pressure's
say.
on, dude. They know the couch show's live.
Quaid.
Quaid's gotten bigger through the last
Wow, I'll say.
couple seasons here. So he's got a really nice front side wrap here, and he has
Ooh.
lots of good skills here, and I've seen him fly through the air, do a little bit of everything, and yeah, he's growing up and he's ripping.
He's one of the only Newport guys that puts in his HB time.
Got to
That's what I
put
was
the
just gonna
HB
say,
time.
dude.
Those
Not a
new-
lot of guys cross the river,
No,
but
dude.
Quaid kind of. I thought he was from Huntington forever.
So did I until the board riders contest.
Yeah.
I was like, I mean, I seen him serve Newport too, but I mean, to be any good at a pro surfer or contest in California, you better figure this wave out. So
Yeah,
guess
I mean,
he's on the right path.
Man, surfing Huntington was always the Achilles heel for me. I mean, I lived
Really?
just down the street and off of Newland, so I would surf Newland or river jetties always. And coming here, I felt like the waves were a little bit slower, but it really helps you dial in your surfing and your surfboards. You get to do more carves here, which is really nice, and you get that fake speed down the beach, but you only get like maybe one turn or maybe two, where here you kind of have to generate a little bit more of your own speed and be a little bit more creative, and this is where you learn how to get the carves going.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say exactly. I mean, that's why I like coming here, because you can actually like open up and do
Yeah.
a big round turn. Where Newport, you're like, oh, I hope I get to like smash it one time. And if you get a 2 in, you're like, wow, that was insane.
Yeah,
I got
That's a
2
good
turns.
day.
Everything's just so condensed. Where here it's longer. You can kind of have some time to like get your feet set. Here's Wyatt Grom,
Oh,
already
yeah.
out the back.
This kid's
flying.
formed out.
Here we go.
No air reverse.
Boom.
Oh, that
Boom.
was sick.
Drop the wallet.
Yeah, Wyatt.
That kid rips.
Yeah, Huntington's. I mean, they're setting up for a contest right now. It looks like
Every weekend.
there's kind of like every weekend there's something going on here. So if you want to end up being like a competitive surfer, you definitely need to kind of figure this spot out.
For sure.
There's always a lot of big events that happen here. West Coast Championships, Nationals,
U.S. Open.
U.S. Open, all the board riders stuff. There's like a bunch of cool board riders things now. Like that thing's blowing up.
I mean,
Speaking
how many-
of blowing up at the board riders,
No, yeah, I love this.
How many
Timmy
times-
last
What
weekend.
did you get, a 9.8? Dude,
after
the
he
waves
got an
look
8.5,
fun. The waves look so good.
got an 8.5 on his second wave and paddled back out. I was kind of like, oh no, what is he doing? He should have whammied that thing. And he's like, nah, I kind of felt like I could have gave a little more. And then he 9.8 whammy.
That was a lucky wave, and then I surfed it pretty decently, and got a new board underneath my feet from TP.
Yeah.
And luckily enough, that one was a little bit too heavy for Italo, and works great for me.
That was that Italo board you've been riding?
Sick.
Yeah.
Dude, the waves, I was thinking, oh, El Porto, is not just going to be straight closeouts? And then, dude, the waves look so fun. I
Couple
seen a
little
couple.
little France bars over there.
Kind of what I thought too. I thought it was going to be closeouts, but it was like, yeah, I don't want to blow their spot up too hard, but frick, man. It was pretty good.
Potato emojis.
But yeah,
Spuds
we
unite.
are here. I mean, how cool is it to
Potato people. Sorry. I'm
be
reading the
right
things.
here?
Is this chat room is the best there is on the internet? Thank you, Chris.
You.
We
Yeah,
love
how
it.
many times have we come down here as Groms and watch like the U.S. Open, or our friends compete for like the pro juniors,
yeah.
and like cheer our brothers on for like, you know, when we were Groms, and
Dude, I bet
mean-
you must have 50 trophies from winning contests out here.
I don't know where they are. but
NSSAs and stuff. Yeah, where do all those go? In the
Storage.
attic or storage. Dude, you must have
I
a
didn't have too
million
many of that.
NSSA ones, guaranteed.
There
Yeah,
used to be the HB Surf Series too. That was like a summer series that there was probably like 12 of those things throughout the year too. Those were like fun ones, but yeah, every weekend, dude. There's
Still,
something
look at
going on
they're
at
setting
Huntington.
one up right now. Surf City, USA, that's for sure. Yes.
I mean, people surfing as far as you can see to the south and the north. Looks like plenty of waves. And pretty much here it's kind of almost never flat.
I know.
And that's what makes it kind of rad. And you can always catch something where you just chuck a groveler in your board or in your car and a short board and pretty much going to go ride something most days.
Yeah. You could literally surf every day of the year. Okay.
Looks
Luke
like
Winalda. Woof. Little snap. Which way is he going to go? Does he want to go right? Does he want to go left? Looks like he wants to go right and kicks out. Whee!
Yep, got a little short period swell in the water, so it's going to make a lot of waves, but you got to find the right one.
Mackay Castle, one of the
Castle.
Groms that was up here talking
Oh,
Boom.
slams it.
just before. Little finner.
Mackay has the black rail and Finn has the red rail.
I think that was his first
Yep.
wave, so he's just getting warmed up.
I think they're on some Timmys too, actually.
Yeah, I
Oh,
did see
hell
him
yeah.
on one.
And Wyatt, maybe. All those Groms are riding Timmys.
Timmy's like one of the most famous shapers in the world, but he's so misto. I don't know if I've ever heard the guy like talk on an interview or like. I mean, he's not
pretty
like
chill.
a Biolis where like you're out in front and center.
Sarah
all the time.
Frere.
Sarah, she's been on the
This girl
couch.
rips, dude.
Poof.
She went to Australia with the board riders, actually, and had a killer trip over there with the crew.
Dude, that place is so fun.
Bang.
She did well, I believe, at the Coldwater Classic at the lane.
Yeah, she did.
I kind of had a good feeling that she was going to compete very well there.
Cueto flying. Ha!
Here we go. Wrap it around.
Coming back.
Boom.
Bing.
Whoa.
Oh, he set that
Full-
up nice.
Whoa, dude. This guy's
Full
surfed a comp.
redirect, huh?
This guy's surfed a couple
He was
comps
in
out
Australia too. I heard
Right.
him and
Yeah,
Brillo.
yeah.
Him
He
and
went-
Brillo kept extending their tickets because they didn't want to leave.
here.
Brillo
Yeah,
extended his ticket like 3 times.
that's so rad. Sage.
He had no idea how much of a frother Brillo is. He's all, dude, I didn't know the guy was surfing like 8 hours a day.
Little
on.
hi-ya.
Whoa,
There
there
you
you go.
Wow, dude. He willed
First
that
pulled
one.
Air Revo of the
First
of the
Air
morning.
Revo, that's
Do you
one.
guys count? Yeah, do you
I'm
count
guessing
'em?
at least 10 to 20.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although
with
if
this
I
crew,
could do that, I'd probably try it every wave too, but I can't.
For real.
What about our top news stories? Should we report on some surf news since we're a surf news outlet?
Yeah, you want to do that, or do you want to do?
You want to replay?
Okay, sure.
Okay, let's have the boys break that air down.
All right.
Here
Let's
comes.
go.
Whoa, there comes a sick wave though.
So
I don't know why that
Sage
didn't
gets
work.
this little
Yeah.
wave, little wrap back right here. Doesn't really look like the wave's giving him a lot. He's sort of just staying in the pocket right there. And then here he's kind of like forcing some speed and then whang.
Whips it.
Just whips a little air rev. He's kind of got those things on lock, as you could see. That section wasn't really just like giving it to him.
Something's going on with the.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't the
His
steepest section.
warm-ups might have helped him.
Yeah, we got
Did
the
he do
warm-up.
some intense
got some
warm-ups?
We'll
warm-ups.
talk more about that later.
That's part of one of our subjects of debate.
I got issues with playback right now. We'll just
We're
get
having
to that in a
playback
minute.
issues. That's
We'll
okay.
Just watch the surf.
We're going to talk about the surf. Lovely HB. Every Ripper Groms out here. I wonder, what contest is this? Are all these kids in the contest tomorrow?
It's probably an NSSA. I think it's Willie Seyfried over there helping set up. He helps out with the NSSA stuff. He was on the board riders crew this last weekend too. He ripped for the team.
HB board riders were ripping last weekend. Shano.
Yeah, Shano.
Dude, HB's board riders is stacked. You guys, San Clemente and Santa Cruz are really hard. San Clemente is just ridiculous sometimes.
You want to do top story or?
Yeah.
Their thing is.
Here we go.
Their team's nuts, man.
Up and
Wait,
running
this
here.
is
Finn.
Finn?
Got the chip in out the back. Getting some board speed. Sees a section. Boom.
Oh, slams it. He's on the right board. That's why.
Nice.
That was sick. All formed out, little blast.
A little hammered
It
it.
was all compact, and that was really good technique.
There you go.
Do a
Timmy
replay
Reyes
of that
says-
too? Or?
Let's do top story.
We're going to do top story. Huge surf news, as always, on the Couch Show. It's going to queue up here. We're perfectly on key. Here we go. Uh-oh. We're having playback issues.
Oh, no kidding. Holy crap.
Why isn't it working perfectly?
Let's figure that out. Holy
We'll
crap.
figure
that's
that out
bad, huh?
later. This live broadcasting stuff's simple, so easy to do.
Yeah, why don't you just play it normal?
Yeah, I don't
What the
know.
frick?
That's
Doing
what
it
I
all
always
weird
say. Why doesn't it just work perfectly every time?
Dude, look at that. It's all choppy and
There's
shit.
Dylan.
Mason.
Mason.
Sloan.
Wow.
Dill Sloan.
Awfully
Dill
slow.
Sloan.
What
Tip of
happened
the
to your
week.
hand?
What
What
happened?
the heck is going on?
What? Get
From
over
what?
here.
Oh yeah, I seen your story. Wait.
Oh my God, it's
We're
out
going
of
clip
control.
of the week.
Dude, it's out of control.
Okay, Dylan Sloan's right here next to us. What's the update on the hand?
He's got the lobster claw.
Lobster claw.
Go here, right here.
You
so
got to
we
get
see.
behind us.
Should we scope the hand real quick?
Let's see
Yeah,
it.
what is it?
What happened, man?
We might get demonetized if this thing's
If it's too
grotesque.
gruesome, that's true.
Oh, see, it's just blue stitches. How'd you do that? A fin? That looks like a fin.
Yeah.
In
Whoa.
Hawaii?
Cutting an avocado for Simpo.
Show
Well,
this
avocado
camera right
toast
here.
in the morning.
Dylan, show that camera.
Show that camera. Show the action camera. The carnage.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
slice and dice.
Ooh.
It's what happens when you're pushing the limits of surfing.
Make sure you clean that thing out, man. It's been
Back
raining
out
here.
there, though.
I know,
Back
dude.
out
Then
there.
you just. What's
Little
that glove
sus.
gonna do? The water doesn't get in there?
No, it stays in there.
Sand out there.
Yeah, it stays in there
That's good for it.
to keep the sand out. Dude, you gotta have what you know what Wardo did. He had it was like the
Dishwashing glove.
dishwashing glove.
Yeah,
so
I
the
remember
water
that.
would be totally out of it
And duct taped it.
For a second when I was still in Hawaii.
in there. Okay. Yeah, because now you're just keeping the dirty water in there, sloshing around.
Dude, that's core.
That's core.
That's core. That's not kook. He's going for it.
That's gnarliness.
I would have just called it a trip in Hawaii and said, "Up, can't surf anymore." The water over there kind of is
The waves
kind
are
of
too
gnarly,
good.
huh?
Yeah, the water.
You can get staff and
Yeah, the water's got
stuff
is
like
alive, so he can
Yeah.
he can
You
get
should
a little
surf
bit more
river
things.
jetties a lot with that thing.
Yeah. Don't go over there right now. It's not good.
It smells like poo over there.
Looks like
Uh.
is that the Rutolos and Iggy coming down the beach?
No way.
Someone might have to
Rotolo.
scrap.
Yeah, you guys should go out and drop in on these guys.
All right, boys. I gotta go to school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dylan,
yeah,
get to
Dylan.
school, man.
Have a
We
good
love to
one.
hear
Dylan's
it.
got to go to school. Yeah, Dylan.
Tell Verdone we said what's up.
I will.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
I
got some more
see.
boys coming up the beach.
Dylan
here.
goes to school. Dylan goes to school.
Look at these guys going out.
Whoa. Keanu.
It is. That's Liam Bowman on the left.
Leon Bowman.
He was writing in, all psyched.
Rotolo.
The Roots. Ty
Yes.
and Iggy.
Is Pops palling out?
Yeah, where's Pops at?
Pops is around here somewhere, guaranteed. He's kind of a north side guy, though.
Yeah, he's getting.
He hangs on north side. He's
He's
probably
more
out there
north
right
side?
now.
He's gonna get the solo sash.
What about you guys? Do you have a preference, or you just come down and think what side's better?
Yeah, I kind of see what
Here
side's
goes
a little better.
Wyeett flying, getting some
Flying
speed.
over
the line.
What's going to happen?
Ooh.
Little
Oh.
straighty.
Straight air. He knew not to do a reverse because the boys are watching.
He just kind of got a little bit missed time
Solid,
from.
that was killer.
Yeah, that was really cool. Got the flow with the little straight air
They're
heading
all-
right over that first section. Kind of got a
How
little
old's
wobbly.
that kid? 5 years old? We're going to hold your keys.
Yeah, boys.
We're going to hold the boys' keys right here.
All right.
We're doing good.
Iggy's broke out the
Yes.
black magic stick.
Yeah, how's it going?
Yeah, Liam.
Yeah,
What's
boys.
up? Yeah,
The
brother.
boys
Yeah.
are going
What's up,
out.
Hey, wait.
Keanu, Liam.
So, are you fighting this weekend too, or your brother?
My brother fights tonight.
Tonight. And where is that?
Come if you can.
The hangar
Yeah.
in Costa Mesa. Yeah, Wardo said he got me some tickets. I'm
What is it?
psyching
Let's
to
hype
go.
it up. Where do you go?
Tell us what it is.
It's a jiu-jitsu comp. Yeah.
Jiu-Jitsu comp. Where?
Tonight. It's here at the hangar in Costa Mesa.
At the hangar in Costa Mesa tonight. You want to see one of the boys scrap?
You see this guy out in the water?
Yeah.
He kind of always
Make-
has priority.
Yeah,
Make
let
sure
this
you don't
guy
drop in.
Yeah.
I'm on a step up. It's like 1 foot.
don't try to arm these guys.
Yeah, bro.
You.
Yeah, so
Rotolos.
Ty and Cade, two of the
Cade's
best
fighting
jiu-jitsu
tonight, yeah.
fighters in the world. Like they're part of the One Championship. On it was on Amazon Prime. Now they're doing pay-per-view, and they're both world champions in that division, in their division in that
And they've
organization.
They've been doing this since they were
Little kid.
strong.
They're like
yeah.
3 years old, yeah. And Sean Ward, another like HP ledge, he
I want to get
He
him on one
manages
day.
them.
Yeah.
He manages those boys, and like Baron Mamiya, who's like, one pipeline, no big deal.
Who's that guy?
got a 10 against John in the final. It's like psycho.
Eli too, right? Is his guy?
Yeah, Eli Hanneman. I think Luana Silva. He's.
Is Luana Silva from Hawaii?
She's like
born and raised
I think
there?
she was born over there, or maybe moved there when she was really young. But she's like Brazilian parents, and they've been in Hawaii a long
like
time.
Tati kind of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a super sick event to watch. Throughout, like the highlights were amazing, and then obviously the last day with the finals, the women and the men were just shredding. They're getting so barreled, and that was super cool to
What do
watch.
you think about
So
the women
nuts.
out there lately?
Yeah,
Can we
I
talk
mean,
about that? Just
yeah.
like in
Right
general,
after this
like
top story. Look.
Okay, so we're going to do the top story, then we'll get back to that.
Hey, look, it's working.
it's going.
Omar got it going. It's working again. The show's working. Top story of the week is huge news. What happened? What's going on here?
What's happening? Did
Jason,
you guys
no,
shoot all these
Yeah, look
extra
at
clips?
Greg
and stuff?
Long, Cortez Bank. Noah shot
Who
that
was the
one.
water shot? Okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go. Sheldon Paishon has won his 4th Alaya World title
No.
Sick.
at the Makaha Buffalo Big Board Classic, dude. So this guy is unbelievable on the Alaya. He's basically unstoppable in this.
This is
in
world
this
title.
contest. Yeah.
4th world title.
For I don't know. I'm just calling it world title, but basically this is the only Alaya contest in the
Rad.
world. So
So sick.
I'm gonna
You ever
give him the
try-
world title.
What? You ever try one?
Dude, they're
How's the
so
1-footer?
hard.
It's
Yeah. Have
really
you tried?
difficult. Yeah, it's so hard.
Look how good this guy is. He rides it once a year.
Dude, he's formed out. He's like driving.
Yeah. Well, dude, he grew up. He had to ride it, just anything he could get his hands on. But
What a legend.
Ripping.
he's basically unstoppable in this comp.
Wow.
Oh my
Watch
gosh,
this.
dude.
Woof.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
epic.
You've tried riding those, Timmy?
Yeah, I've tried riding them, and obviously in Hawaii they tend to kind of ride a little bit better with the power of the waves. Here in California, you kind of have to go to the points to try to get some like nice rides. But man, I mean, just setting a rails.
It's hard.
I
yeah.
mean,
Look at
pretty
this
hard.
Little chip snap. Bink.
I was gonna say if you are wanting to do ride an Alaya, it's almost better to like paddle out like a 7.0 with no fin and try that first because the Alayas, I mean, this guy's
Oh my
shredding.
gosh.
Dude, it's so
And,
hard to ride. It's hard to fathom how good he is. 'Cause
Yeah,
they're so hard.
he's shredding, and they
He does
they
full
don't paddle.
carve.
You're swimming pretty much.
Yeah.
So
They're just like a straight plank of wood.
Oh my gosh.
so sick.
Boom!
That's
That was the
some
clip
viral
of the
right there.
contest. Yeah, no, for sure.
Wow.
Here he is winning
No
the
way,
title.
that's
Dude.
cute.
Oh, here's his little speech. Look, he gives the Alaya to the Grom that didn't have one.
No
'Cause
way.
he already got one.
Order there, and I'll give one to you for ripping.
I like the
Yeah.
One more time.
thick pitch.
So rad.
That thing's
epic,
probably
yeah.
worth a pretty penny too. That thing's
Yeah, those
So
things are
cool.
mental.
I just like thank Uncle Buff, Auntie Momi, everybody at Makaha. I love my home. Nalu, love you too. Sorry for aquabirding. No, how we do.
That's what he
I
called when he
love all
did
you
the
guys,
flip. Aquabird.
This event is amazing. Like all my life, and just seeing everybody enjoy the water and the ocean, and it's the main thing in the world. So thank you guys so much.
Boom, 4-time
That's nuts,
champ.
dude.
So rad.
So yeah, I don't know if you don't know the backstory with him. We made this movie about him. He grew up homeless on the west side, living out of a tent, and basically the guys at Makaha like raised him because his parents were kind of MIA, and dude, he just had to like ride whatever board he could get his hands on, kind of.
Yep.
So that's why he's like, dude, he'll just grab that thing and just.
I've seen it. I've seen a little bit of the story, and yeah, the guy seems super cool and good surfer, and
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie you guys made was insane, dude.
Yeah,
Just
dude.
the whole story of like him getting his dream of being a pro
Yeah,
surfer and
it's a heavy
kind of
story.
being under Mason Ho's wing. Like, can you imagine Mason
So
Ho
cool.
just like takes
Yeah.
you like, hey, we're going to Indo. Pack your bags. You're just like, what?
Opposite side of the track.
So cool, dude. Mason's a good dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude. But
amazing.
And
I've
Sheldon rips, dude.
Oh, I mean, he's a
And he's
proper like
one of the
pro
only
level surfer.
crazy dudes, crazy enough to surf those
The slabs
freaking
with Mason.
slabs where
yeah.
you just land on the reef.
That's why Mason just drags him out. He's like, oh. He's like, you don't want to surf Makaha? He's like, no way, dude. We're surfing this dry reef slab. Okay, fine. But, I mean, from making the movie, I've grown pretty close to him, and he like, calls me from time to time to pick my mind. Dude, and I always tell him, like, dude, this Alaya thing is mind-blowing. You're better than anyone in the world. You should freaking ride that thing more. He rides it once a year. He doesn't touch the thing till that contest.
Imagine him
Because
in
he's like,
barreling waves.
I don't want to be the
It can
Alaya
happen.
guy. I'm all, dude, you need to ride that thing 5% of the time and, like, make yourself different than everyone. And then 90% of the time, you'll be able to rip on your shortboard. But guaranteed that thing will, like, get you places.
They have a
to
lot
do
of they
good.
have a lot of
dude.
sick waves over there too, so they can.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'd
Like the rip
shred.
we
on
we
all
showed in the
those.
movie, the Rip Curl guys saw it, and like the one photo shoot they did with them, they're just like, dude, bring the Alaya, bring the Alaya. I'm like, dude, see, like these guys are baffled on
Point
the
of
Alaya
difference.
thing. Like,
Yeah.
just play into it. He's like, I don't want to be the Alaya guy, bro. I want to fucking rip. I'm like, dude,
Rasta
just ride that
rides an
thing a
Alaya
couple
pretty damn
times,
good,
you
and
know?
he rips.
Like every trip, I'm like, dude, just pack the Alaya, dude. All you gotta do is go out and catch a couple waves, blow a couple mines. He's like, no, there's no room in the board bag. I'm like, fuck, all right. But those
Whoa.
are my thoughts. What do you think? Should he ride that Alaya more?
I think you should.
For
I mean, it's
sure.
so sick. It's-
Anyone that can ride an Alaya that good, you already know they rip.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. Like, Machado's really good. Rostovich, right? He's pretty gnarly. Like,
Yeah.
if you're like talked about among those names, you're
Yeah.
doing something right.
Dude, he's
Yeah.
literally Michael Ho's like, dude, if there was in the movie he says if there's no foam surfboards, he'd be the world champion. Like if this is what you had to ride.
for sure, right?
But I
Remember,
just think it's like makes you a little different. Like you need something to differentiate yourself because everybody rips. There's 250 guys that rip as hard as him, you know. Like so, what makes you different? Like this Alaya thing and your backstory. But what do I know? I'm just a video
Going-
guy.
Oh,
Oh
we
my
got
God, it's
sets. We got
firing.
sets
Okay,
right
back to
now.
serving. We
Everyone's
hyped you
caught
up, Sheldon.
inside. Ditch your board.
It's 4-time world champ.
Liam Bowman.
Oh, we
It's
just talked to
cleaning
him.
up
yeah,
and
he
it's
was
getting
just hanging
better.
with the boys.
What were we talking about right before that?
We were talking about
we were onto
Alayas?
something. No, before Alaya.
Pipeline.
Pipeline.
Women
the
at
the women
Pipeline.
at Pipeline.
And Sunset, dude. That turn Molly
Yeah.
did. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that was
I
insane.
can't even believe it.
Yeah, that was heavy, that turn. She just airdropped like 8 feet and stomped it.
Uncle.
on the uncle.
Oh,
on the
Uncle
side.
ripping. Huh. This guy on the board riders?
I don't know.
I haven't seen him, but he probably is. We have a pretty big crew. Bang.
Yeah, there's a
Little combo
full
that thing,
crew
dude.
here.
Yeah, dude, the women at Pipeline was
He
crazy.
just,
like,
oh, this guy's out here every day, dude.
Every day.
Just shredding.
look at that right, dude.
Rah.
That thing was going for him.
He knows how to pick them.
King. He just got his clip on the couch show. Or
Yeah,
what?
we got waves.
Fun enough. Whoa,
Ugh.
this guy can surf, huh? Fing.
Is that
Dude
Todd
rips.
Locken?
Dude,
Might be.
rips.
He helps Christian Signs out, I guess. Christian's got Orange County surf coaching, so he coaches
There he
a lot
is.
of the local kids down here, and even the pros, like Luke and Sarah and Sage. They're kind of like just graduated into that pro level, doing a lot of the QSs and stuff, and they're
There
kind
he
of
is
starting to
doing
see
work.
some
Whoa,
success.
I need
Look
to
at
get
these
in
waves.
there.
I know. I'm always every time I see him, I'm like, Signs,
Who's
what
this
should I
guy?
work on?
Oh,
Iggy.
Keanu. Keanu Igarashi. I mean, yeah. Dude, it's hard sometimes to not get him mixed up.
Yeah, right.
There's such
They
a
actually
close name.
surf,
It's such a
but they surf pretty similar. Like
Yeah.
when he gets a good wave, he
oh,
looks
you can
very
see it.
similar.
Yeah.
Fin on a little nugget.
Fin. Ooh, that was
Form
nice.
carve.
That's what I like to see. Just
Heck yeah.
wide open carves.
Yeah, look at there's been
Yeah, that was
nonstop
sick.
waves right now.
Did you have any coaches or anyone in your corner when you're on the CT, Timmy? What was the program?
You know, Garth Tarlow was really helping me closely for a long time. Yeah, I mean, Garth was one of my coaches and always was until way later, looking at boards and just be like, you surf better on that one or this one. We traveled pretty much everywhere together. And then Chris Gallagher was. We had Wade Sharp.
Oh, okay.
Craig Anderson.
Craig Anderson, the goofy foot kid?
No, he was down here at Sunset Beach. He actually gave Tom Curran. He shaped Tom Curran some surfboards, and he actually did really well during the U.S. Open one year. And when I was at Grom, I was working with him. Yeah, I've had a mixture of different people. Brad Gerlach, actually.
No way.
When you kind of develop different skills, you kind of lose some too. I kind of feel like. And as you grow older, you from Grom, say, into like adolescence, and then you kind of get stronger and stronger, but you kind of lose some form, or you're looking for something new, whether it's changing surfboards or your technique. There's so many good guys out there that are good surfers. Like these coaches, like Christian Science, he's a good surfer, and he's one of the best coaches out there. So, I mean, that's the name of the game, is like really find someone who you look up to, and then like, yeah, just go with it.
You got to have some like respect for the guy before.
Yeah,
right?
for
You
sure.
gotta trust their
For
opinion.
sure. I mean, working with Brad was super fun, and Wade Sharp's actually a very good surfer, and he was more just like pumping me up, and he actually led me into a win at the Bolito event in South Africa, which was, for me, that was one of my biggest ones ever. And we just dialed in some surfboards, and it was so sick, working with all these different people, and yeah, I can repay them back.
I think all those guys are still doing that today, too.
Right.
Brad coaches a number of different people. Like Taro's one of his pupils. You know, everyone loves watching Taro surf.
Mm-hmm.
The Coffins.
Yeah, they're all formed out, all those guys.
Tarlo's over in Hawaii, like probably helping Katie a bit.
Katie and
Galley's
Jordy.
still on the thing. You
Dude,
know,
Brad
I
Gerlach,
think he was coaching Barron, maybe. I don't want to like talk out of place, but I
Yeah.
think he was. But Eli, he works with Eli Hanneman a lot.
Oh yeah, I've seen him down there at the contest.
It's funny, like surfing's kind of like a martial art in a way. So you kind of need like multiple teachers, even if you do have like a crazy skill level, right? You're always looking to better one part of it that's kind of like your weak link, and somebody might have like a better insight about like how you should approach something, and or maybe even changing some board design, yeah, it's always working.
That's kind of what Griffin and Crosby have. Like they have like Tom Whitaker, right? Is like the contest strategy, and then they have Troy Eckert, who's just like about the mental space and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
in between the contests.
For
So
sure.
Who
Yeah,
knows?
sure.
Maybe they'll have like 5 guys one day. You got every little thing.
I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Strength guy. Your
Yeah.
I'm
I'm sure through Red Bull, Griffin's probably got some other
Some
sort
other
of like
stuff,
dietitian
yeah.
and this and that.
yeah,
like,
diet. Oh,
there's
Blaze Roach.
We got
Blaze.
Blaze.
Is this you're friends with him, Timmy?
Yeah.
Right? Dude, he's killing this one.
Oh, Roche, no?
Roche.
Yeah.
Roche.
I used to call him Blaze Roach, which I thought was
I think you
sick.
called him Blazer Roach.
Blaze
Dang.
Roach.
Little backside
It's
finner.
close. Dude,
Yeah.
Brad Gerlach, I always thought was such a like cruisy kind of hippie character, and then I keep seeing these old videos that people post now of when he was competing, and he's freaking gnarly,
Yeah, he's
like
an animal.
getting in fights, and like he has the one, I think it was Skip Sneed posted. He's like at the cold water class, they're like, "You have Bryce Ellis in your next heat," and he's all, "I hate the way that guy surfs. I can't wait to smash that guy. He's all, he
Dude.
beat me in the last comp, and there's no way he's beating me." Like, it was the best shit. I was like, I wish people said that nowadays.
It's so
I
funny though,
swear.
you have that like when like whether you're at Grom or you know you're traveling to do the tour, you're like someone always has your Achilles heel, and they get you like every time, but like they just get on your nerves, and or there's like the
Sure.
super aggro guy that's like always gets the good ones, and you're like fuck, like excuse my language, but yeah,
No worries.
it's
you can say
true.
that on here.
The
Gerlach and Potter were getting full scraps and
Yeah,
stuff
man.
before they're like stabbing each other's boards and like.
that era, you guys need to get Dino Andino on the
Oh,
show.
that would
man.
be a dream. Dude. He's too elusive.
I-
We've tried him.
I was really lucky to get to travel with all the team and stuff when I worked for Hurley, and Dino and Kolohe was part of the team.
Oh.
And I would hang with him so much. We became really good friends. And Dino's always around, dude. And just the
Best
stories
stories,
from
huh?
that era. Richie Collins.
Oh
like,
my dude,
He told one of
Richie's
Richie
gnarly.
getting on the plane,
Yeah.
and he sees every person that's flying to Bells, maybe.
And he's like,
And
"Why
he
are you
goes,
guys
hey, what
going?"
are you guys
I'm-
doing?
Yeah.
Where are you even going? I'm going to win this thing.
And then he won it.
And then he went and won. It's- like, no one does
No
stuff
one
like
does
that
that
anymore,
shit.
man. I'd love to see it.
Dude, just the way he's like, I hate the way that guy surfs. Like, it wasn't even like, yeah, like,
Hiya,
everyone's
Kei
now like, yeah.
Kobayashi.
Oh,
Everyone's so like, dude, he's a great surfer. I'm just stoked to compete against him. He was just like, no, I hate the way that guy. That guy's ugly. I hate him.
Kei Kobayashi is one of the local frothers of
Big
you know,
time.
getting shacked everywhere, whether it's down at Wedge,
This guy
all over the place.
grinds,
Yeah.
No,
dude.
no one works harder than him.
No one spends as much in gas as Kay. He's for sure up and down the coast on any swell. He almost drowned that last
I know.
year.
Yeah,
Did you
that was
see
the
that?
gnarly
It was
video.
Bombing. Saw some
Dude.
photo of Luke Davis on like a
Huge
it
one,
was
huh?
huge.
Yeah, there
And
were some bombs that week.
Kolohe said he surfed that day and it was like 3 hours of just
Just-
wipeouts. Like not even making any.
I mean, Kay didn't even make it out, right? He just got
Jake
smashed.
Signs.
Jake
I wonder if
Signs.
Jake works with Christian.
Like and subscribe, people. Come on.
This is our
Do
Yeah, you
it.
gotta
Pumps
do.
it up. So it gets it out there.
Bang. Looks
What do
like
you? Are you guys gonna surf, or we're just gonna hang on the couch? You guys do whatever
I'm
you want. I
almost
guess.
like 3/4 of the way through the cut.
People want to see
I'm-
Timmy surf.
I know.
Kind of cruising right now.
He's
but
cruising, he's
hey,
thinking.
It's getting better, guys.
Okay,
It's getting
so
better.
Timmy knows.
With
It's
that
getting
little-
better.
We're waiting for that little high tide wedge to kind of come in a little bit more.
Put that new Patterson to work out there, man.
There's
That's
a
what we
You
want.
could
to see.
try my board. I got a
couple
Mayhem
couple new ones here.
Puddle Jumper Pro, black sheet built. It's
What
like
size
a
do you-
carbon one.
What size do you normally ride?
That one's like a 5.6, but it's like a flatter, wider.
Nice.
Probably really fun for today.
Yeah, you want a video? You're friends with
We're
Chucky?
getting the vid.
Chuckalupo?
Chuckalupo or Chucky?
Or
You're
Chucky Snap Chucky?
Snap.
Snap Chucky.
Saw Snap. I
You!
saw you.
The
and
fans,
Snap
the
Chucky
fans
yesterday,
are going
or 2 days
crazy.
ago.
They're asking for selfie photos and stuff. Love you too. Hey, you want to get in
Wait.
closer? You want to sit on the couch? I mean, there's no room, but you. The fans are going crazy. They seen
We
Timmy
out
Reyes
here.
down here. Okay, let's talk
Yeah.
about. So Timmy is back on Timmy's, right? You're back on the Timmy Patterson
Yes.
program. I seen your. Was that yesterday? You just posted where you're in the
In the room.
in the room working with him.
Yeah, Timmy's the man.
It's a good match.
He's been there for forever for me, and he's been a good friend, and just getting some new boards with basically my dims on them have been just like life-changing, and being able
This is
to
Derek.
Can we
ride
see
his boards again.
clip of Timmy? Look at they want some clips. We got some clips. We got some highlights. We're gonna pull those up.
But yeah, it's pretty cool to get back in the shaping room and talk story and pull up old boards and be like, whoa, that's what I used to ride. I think we were just talking about it. It was like my boards were like a lot longer, a little straighter, a lot straighter, way thinner. And it's funny how through time or with surfing, you kind of like we change, right? Like surfboard and technology changes, and everything seems to be like a little bit shorter, a little bit wider, but probably similar volume, and it helps you. Boom! Look at
Okay.
Kay's just going to town right here.
He looks
Spicy,
hungry.
dude. What's his next comp?
He
Cocoa
just,
Beach or
he
something?
just did like a workout at 4 a.m.
That's what I was gonna
drove
say.
Ice
and checked
bath.
3 different places, and he's
Raw
like,
milk.
But you know what? You always come back to the HB bar if it's
Oh.
small.
Totally.
Yeah.
Might have seen us go live too. You want some clip? We want to see Gilly form out at the pier. UG, yeah,
No,
UG.
Come
UG.
on.
No one wants to see that, UG.
We got some Billy clips too. Billy.
We want to
clips.
see Timmy
Brandon
surf.
clip.
We
We wanna
do.
see-
Some guy ate. We all
Some
wanted.
guy.
I wanted to.
You have that clip?
Quaid.
Cueto.
Woo,
Sa.
snap. Wraps it around. He's
He's
riding
here.
Taj Miller's Mayhem, hand me down.
He's
Is he?
here every morning when the waves are fun. And
He asked me, how could I order like straight from Gion? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'll try to bug him, but he's got every CT guy hounding him.
I know it's pretty
Derek
tough.
Peters.
it's really
Is
cool
that
when
Derek Peters,
Yeah.
local lifeguard lieutenant?
Yeah, DP. But yeah, you can see the difference, like when the Groms come down here, like every day, and like you'll see the Grom first time, and then like after time they like just kind of warm up to Huntington, and they start getting their flow, and you could tell they've been working really hard out here, because when they go to good waves, they're surfing even better.
Yeah.
Like it's so hard to surf this wave, and it really exposes you. Like if you're if you have a good board or a bad board, if your timing's not quite there, and that's why this wave is so good to work on.
I think Matt said that one time that like making a board for Huntington is like one of the hardest because
Gavo.
it could be like Gavin it could be steep out the back, big closeout.
Yep.
Then a big flat section your board's got to get through.
Yeah.
And then another steep closeout on the inside, and your board's got to like work through all of that stuff.
Well, also too, this place is known for its current.
Yeah, and then you need some paddle power.
Yeah. So like if you can't paddle here, you like today's not so bad. Here we go. We got some action.
Finn.
Whoa.
In the pocket.
I like Finn's forehand wrap.
Yeah. Right now, so
Iggy.
far he's taking it.
Iggy's
I mean, you
flying
can't go
on this
far
thing.
in pro surfing either unless you got that big forehand wrap, huh?
For sure. He's just linking
Speed.
it up here.
Boink.
No problem.
Went for
This
the
is
double rotation.
This is every day for him. Ripping.
I think Dino said it one time that Timmy Patterson can like every step of making a board, he's like an expert at it.
Yep.
Not just the shaping, the glassing,
he's
the
a craftsman.
every single part of it. He's
His
like
whole
expert
deal
level.
like is crafts. He's a craftsman, and
Yeah.
he can take something that's just a piece of foam, and you tell him what you want, kind of like for specifically, and he will make it for you. And it's pretty wild. Like you could have literally a conversation with him, and he's done with your surfboard. You're like, what? That's it? Like that's amazing. And my one yesterday or a couple days ago, he did within, like 45 minutes. One
So
story
you're
is done.
in there talking with him, and he's shaping the board in front of you.
And he's like, oh, you need a little bit of this.
No way. That's insane.
Put little hips in the board and be like, yep, that's what your other magic boards had, and boom, there you go.
That's so sick.
And you guys were pulling your old like CT boards off that he kept in the collection and checking them out and stuff.
He has every board from, or basically, there was 2 boards that I used to qualify on the World Tour, or get through the qualifying series onto the World Tour, and he kept those 2. And a lot of those, oh man, here he goes. That
See him
first
getting
turn
up?
was nice, getting flat, but you know what? He's gonna stick with it.
He will always
pump
stick
it,
with
pump
it.
it. Dude, you gotta milk it.
When you're
Milk
60
it.
pounds,
Yeah.
you can stick. You
Dude.
can stick with it.
I would have fell off right there.
Just
way
Blaze
long
again?
ago.
Blaze.
Blaze.
Oof.
Looks like he's riding just a standard shortboard. He's getting some Timmys as well. This one was just right off the rack, and
Gavin Lusby's out the back.
Gavin's grown a lot. I think he might need more foam, to be honest.
Yeah, he's been
looks
on some
like-
Timmys. Looks like he's riding a rocker.
Compared to
model.
even like the earlier episodes of our couch show, he looks way bigger.
it's crazy when Groms grow. Like they'll have like I just remember seeing video of like myself and my friends. We all had like these giant feet, and like we're still really small. And you're growing, and all of a sudden your arms get a little bit longer, and then your torso grows, and you're just like, what's happening?
I mean, that's why it's so hard to like put the phenom mark on some of these kids, because until they like grow, like you never know what's gonna happen.
For
like,
sure.
They got to hit like 16, 17, and then you kind of know like if they make it through that.
I mean,
Cueto, the one guy from Newport that serves Huntington.
I mean, there's some obvious like creatures they call them, or like like Kalohe and Jordy, and John, and like there's obvious guys out there that you just know, like even Jack Robbo, like these guys were like that good when they were Groms, and then they just grew up, and then now they're just bigger, throwing bigger turns, and they've been doing the same thing for that long.
Yeah,
pretty crazy.
Some people.
Should we check in with an East Coast report?
Yeah, what, we got an East Coast update?
Yeah.
What's going on the East Coast?
What's going on with these clouds back here?
I was born in Florida.
Flagler Beach update with Axel Blaze, another Blaze. Last name Blaze.
Whoa,
not
dude.
first name.
Sick.
I'm heading out there
So
next
right
week.
now my brother's practicing for a USA Prime surfing event in Ponce, and the waves are going to be 3 to 4 foot. But right now they're 0 to 1, and they're absolutely horrible. But I gotta go practice on my brother, even though I'm not in it.
Dude, there it goes. See how lucky we are? Every day it's like 2 to 3. So
Axel Blaze.
Axel Blaze.
That
that's
kid he met him in Newport. He was
yeah,
surfing
he
with
just,
Mason.
he just barged the couch and sat on the
Dude,
couch.
what a legend.
So rad.
He's our East Coast correspondent, so we get the surf update
That's
on the East
sick.
Coast.
Axel, are you going to be at the Ron John Quicksilver Beach Board Fest, I think it's called?
Dude, he
Next
must.
week?
He has to show
Yeah,
face.
he's
Cocoa
got to go to
Beach?
everything in Flagler.
I think he
imagine.
does some on-beach announcement kind of stuff work.
It's at Cocoa Beach. I'm going to be there next week. Maybe
Dude,
I'll
listen,
see you.
clips.
I'm going to look for you.
Finn,
Uh-oh,
Video
he's
guy
flying.
missing clip.
He's
There we
moving-
go.
He's moving the feet
air
down.
rev.
don't do
Speed.
an air revo.
He didn't.
We've only had one completed air revo.
He said he was going for carbs today, and he did already. He's been ripping.
Oh yeah, he's been freaking laying it down.
Blaze
We
Rocher.
got Blaze. Maybe he's going to go on this little ride.
Uh-oh, we might have a paddle battle.
Here we go.
Okay, split the peak.
We're going with Blaze because he's Timmy's boy. What are you? Are you helping him out? You giving him some tips?
I think he's got a cross step right there, hang 5. But
Blaze
yeah,
is a beast.
yeah, we've been working with Blaze since he was in high school for basically a lot of the NSSAs, like local regional events, and then he had enough. Finally, had enough points to actually go compete, and he's made some heats here and there, and has done actually pretty well in several. And I think he has enough points to kind of surf like the 3 stars and plus. So he's getting there. He's a frother of the tube, and he's a big kid, big strong kid. Look at this.
Cueto.
Right.
Boom, left.
Floats the boat.
Flawless backhand.
Boom.
Because he
Wow,
surfs.
that left kind of like gave him a few sections.
That
That
was a
was kind of
score.
fun looking.
Kids in Newport know how
You
to
guys,
go left.
I'm a little bit intimidated to go surfing.
Yeah, right. They're gonna part the ways.
Yeah,
got
you
your
gotta just
magic.
pull rank
Oh,
out
paddle
there.
battle.
Oh, the brothers paddle battling.
That's probably happens
Sage got it.
every other
Boom.
wave.
Here we go.
Weave in. Snap,
It's a
wrap,
nice wave right here.
wrap again.
I know he's looking for that one section here.
He wants
See if
the
he's got it.
inside.
Building that board speed.
Ping.
Oh,
Pop.
he did pop that thing.
This guy's got pop. Looks like he's like a little epoxy board or something.
Mm-hmm. Looked like it was an IPA that he's riding.
A lot of kids
Yeah,
are
they
riding
ride-
those.
They ride those IPAs all the time. Sage does.
Like and
Um,
subscribe.
Yeah, we got to beg for likes.
We got to beg for likes. Please, 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 please. please, please like us.
Dude, we have a lot of people and nobody's liking us.
Yeah, why don't you guys
Come
like?
on, like it.
It pushes it out.
Dude.
Gets it
Yeah,
out there.
come
to more
on.
people.
Chuck us a like, man. Like for like.
Chuck
Remember that
us a like. What do we got? Should we watch Timmy's highlights?
Sure.
Please.
These are sick.
I'm scared.
No way. What do you mean? I mean, your body of work is huge, but I could only get 2 minutes of stuff. This is kind of some more recent stuff
Oh,
on the
goodness
internet.
gracious.
Yeah, this was an early season swell at
Double section.
in Colorado's, in Nika.
That was Colorado's.
Yep.
Look at this.
Wow.
Look at
Early
this.
season.
I've never seen a reef like that. It looks like it's
Crazy.
like blocks that got broken up.
Got lucky to go on a little Maldives trip.
Is that where this is? Okay.
Yeah. Beautiful place there.
Jeez, no kidding.
That wave was particularly pretty shallow.
Watch this section, dude. How'd you make it
Oh.
this far? Watch. I thought you were done. Boom. Then just ping.
Whoa.
Chucks the tail.
Yeah, this is Nika still. This could be actually during the same time. I really enjoy going there.
Oh my
That place
goodness.
gets really phenomenal.
Oh, here's our local
Our-
shore
This
bait.
ain't
Our
Nika.
favorite shorey.
Ooh. Just look at this stuff, dude. Huge YMA. This looks like they could have ran the Eddy that day.
What? When was that?
That thing was gnarly.
That day was pretty solid.
That looks like proper Eddy day shit.
That day I paddled out in the channel and actually got closed out by 4 waves. That was pretty sweet.
Okay,
That
this
sounds
thing's
fun.
psycho. Watch this foam ball right here.
We know where this is.
Yeah. Dude, you actually did 5 turns out the back, but it would have taken like the whole episode to show. Look at this. Dude, that was right. And like if you were any deeper, that thing would have got you.
Oh my goodness, dude.
That was psycho. Look,
I'm
you could
booking
tell
my
you.
trip to Nika.
I
Then
mean,
look at this
that's
Pipe
it.
Masters semifinals in the Pipe Masters, dropping 9-point rides, battling Slater. Look at this stall,
Kind of
dude.
have like Kelly form.
Look at that, dude.
This
He
era.
Maybe it was the
stopped right
shaved
there.
head.
It's kind of everything, dude. You have like the
And
I
then, of
was saying
course,
that
the
too.
Mexico
Stance.
search event. Arguably the best surf contest ever.
Yeah,
Timmy,
oh man.
Timmy made the semis.
This event was pretty special to me. I think I scored, I think, 2 10s during that event, and then had like a close to a perfect heat 2 times. And man, that was just a dream to surf out there by ourselves. And we had a week run of just amazing surf. And
Yeah.
that was pretty sweet.
I was down there, witnessed firsthand. I was filming Wardo. You guys were unbelievable.
No way. There's probably some psycho footage.
Dude, the
Have we
free
seen
surfs,
all
like
of
he
it?
said, before the contest was just
Everything.
insane.
Before, after. I mean, this was a 10 days of
Insane
just perfect
clips.
waves.
Holy hell. No, dude, yeah.
And that was funny because I broke all my boards, and I ended up riding an older Simon Anderson that I kept in the bag. And
Oh, no way.
Yep, that was an old one, but it worked good.
Ah,
What a
almost.
era. And
Here we
and
go.
The only guy that beat you was AI.
Yep,
So.
AI got the only barrel, the semifinal, and that was it. And he there was one wave, he blew the tail out like 4 times too. It was just epic to watch. And was so grateful to surf with AI during that time, and it was really cool, really awesome experience. And we actually traveled quite a bit together during some of those events, so it was cool surfing with him during that event. Was pretty special.
I
Dude,
bet, man.
Jeez.
So rad.
What an era to be on the tour with those guys battling.
Everyone was so I mean, everyone that was winning events like that, 5 years when I was on the tour, I mean, any one of them could have been the world title. I mean, they were all world title contenders. So it was like, what am I surfing for?
No
I'm
way. Yeah,
surfing for, am I surfing for 3rd? Am I surfing for a 9th? Like, everyone was just blowing up. I mean, you could watch the stuff today. I mean, there's obviously 10 guys that can win the world title, and we have our picks, and obviously it goes on waves, and everyone's skills nowadays are, I would believe, a little bit sharper than back in the day, but there was just those guys that were like the super all-star guys. So competing against them was like, whoa, holy crap, this is a dream, but also made my life really hard.
Yeah, well, you were I'm sure you took those guys out a few times.
Aside from Mexico, what was your other biggest event that kind of sticks with you?
J-Bay, you did really
yeah,
good.
J-Bay, you did really good.
J-Bay, there were several years at J-Bay. I don't think was it 3 years? I didn't finish under the quarters, and then Cloudbreak was always a big one for me. I just really enjoyed the waves, and I think the more I got on reefs, the better I felt. And then my skills with I don't know, just looked at my technique for backside tube riding. Everything just felt really good there, and
You like the real stuff.
yeah, and just
basically.
it just felt right at some of these waves. And then I knew I kind of had I knew places like lowers was really difficult for me, but as long as I can get a 9th or just kind of get in there, make some points, and kind of get out. That was kind of my thing. I was make my good events, my best events, the ones I could shine in, and then really hone in surfboards, my ability, and then the other ones that I don't do good in, then I have to work a little bit harder before the events.
Sounds like a good
was there an
strategy.
event you just dreaded? Oh, not this one.
Oh man, mostly the beach breaks.
The beach.
Yeah, mostly the beach breaks.
The guy from Huntington hates the beach breaks. He wants the 10-foot.
France was always super
break.
sick, but Europe's pretty hard. I did really well in Portugal, but France was one that kind of never really worked out for me. Even though the shore break's always pretty sweet there, it was just the tides. I was always on the wrong side of the draw, maybe for that, or just for some reason it never happened for me there. But look at this. He's got some good flow
Ooh,
going on this thing.
rapping.
3 big
Ripping.
wraps.
Ripping
Yeah,
right there.
France it's classic, right? I got to go and watch it so many times, and you start seeing someone like, oh, they're getting all the good waves right here, and then all of a sudden you paddle there and it's gone.
Yeah, the sand's exposed or it's completely
'Cause
underwater.
The tide changes so quick.
Big
It's
tides.
huge. They have like huge tides swing, so it's it's
I've
really
only been there
wild.
once, but yeah, I remember like 1 hour we were surfing this right along the beach, and then like an hour later it was like a left out the back. And I'm like, wait, we were like here
Yeah.
a second ago.
Or they'll move the contest and be like, oh, we're going to go to that bank now. And it's like 400 yards down the beach. And, just completely different. But it's probably the most, like, challenging beach break in the world,
It is
right?
so
Like,
hard.
And it
'cause
gets big, and you just get pounded. It has, like, the raw energy. Like,
yeah, you get pounded there. It's a lot of work. But also, too, you know, those bars could be so amazing. You see guys, you know, those rip bars can turn into something pretty special. Like, basically, it's turning to lowers on a sandbar, which is pretty crazy.
I mean, everyone says it's like the best beach break in the world.
Yeah.
I figure
I
those
just get
beach
caught in the rip.
Yeah. But I mean, the beach breaks just add an element of luck in any event. Like, at least J Bay, if it's pumping, you're like, dude, the wave's going to come here, it's going to reel down. We're both going to get our chances. But like that Paniche event, some guys, like, one guy's getting 2 1s, and then one guy just gets blown out and like gets the 10. You're like, fuck.
Yeah.
It's just like, I hope I get lucky and get the 1. Like,
There was like a famous wave that came through for Mick Fanning. It was in the quarters. And I kept getting these rights, and they would be really hollow, and then it would pinch me right at the very end. And then he did the same thing. After time, I think he had priority and just like bailed way down the beach, and he got like this famous left-hander, and they got like a crazy
God.
spitter. It was a 10, and it was like, oh no! But it was. I mean, that place is pretty amazing. They're gonna have the event there here shortly, right? Like.
Yeah, it's in like about a
in
week or
Portugal, yeah.
the
So that's going to
9th
be a
maybe?
cool one to turn into. I mean, those guys, obviously, with some of the onshores that happened too, you saw the big airs that Italo was doing, Gabe, and then last year those guys were getting crazy waves. So I mean, that one's a big watch for sure.
are you pretty tuned in? You like watching all the contests and stuff? Or what's
I look at the forecast.
Yeah. If it's good, you're watching.
Yeah, it's cool to watch amazing surfing from those guys.
Yeah, it's pipe, like that finals day at Pipeline was just like, I
Yeah.
couldn't leave the house. I was just glued to the TV
I think
all day.
I think I was driving and watching instead of watching the speedometer of the road. I was
Oh
watching
my
the
God,
event.
yeah. No, the
Yeah,
girl-
Paniche is another place too. I feel like they just get so much swell, and all around that event, there's just so many different little nooks and crannies. You can find spots. So even on the lay days, there's insane waves, and if it's big, you can go to like check out Nazare. It's rad. That place is really fun.
What do we got?
We've
Omar?
been going for about an hour. We should do another segment. We should do
kook
clip of the
meter?
week. Yeah, we want to do that?
Yeah, these guys love the kook meter.
All right, the
People
kook
get
meter.
super offended though, so if you guys want to just stay neutral, be my guest. I'll take the heat. This will be a good debate because we were talking like, dude, this is actually I don't know what to think about this one. Kook meter. Presented by Kook of the Day. We're all kooks in our own way. Yes, Kook of the Day is so fun and funny. Don't take it too seriously, people. Don't take surfing so serious. People get so offended we even talk about some of this stuff on here. They can't believe it. But let's go. Okay, surf fitness technique. And what we're talking about here is like the actual imitation of surf movements while you're working out.
Kind of like that.
Kind of like that, but I'm conflicted. Like this kind of stuff. So we're gonna see. The audience is gonna take a poll and tell us if it's kooky.
I mean,
to
there's
like-
no question on this, right?
I mean, this kind of is a no-brainer. But then
In a way that looks pretty fun if you have like a six-pack and like a bunch of your friends and see how far you can
It's
go.
like riding a bull. Okay.
But it gets a little bit more serious.
But then,
here.
but
This guy
then
seems
watch.
more
There's
serious.
some serious players that do this stuff too.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I'm a big fan of the Bosu ball.
like this guy went viral. But then look at this is Aaron Brooks,
Combo-
who's the
combo
gnarliest. Boom! Snap!
Just
Snap!
kicking.
Air Evo. And then this guy is a legend. He gets it going
Gurr,
too.
your
Look at that.
coach.
Yep.
Wave key.
See. At first,
Well-
I would have said no, that's kooky. But then you see a guy like Gerlach, who's kind of
Well, he's
getting
doing
this-
it with technique.
Yeah,
too.
he's
Like,
getting
you
the
can kinda see
stretch in.
form.
He's getting like he knows like where the balance. I mean, it's all comes down to balance and strength, like really. So
Yeah.
it's the practice really that really counts there. And I see what they're doing with like the Bosu balls and all the other things. I mean, it all makes sense. I mean, if you can't get to your feet, that's actually a great way to practice. I mean, it does look a little bit weird or kooky, but yeah. But
Okay,
like,
bang!
hey,
bang,
boom, here we go.
slam. Look, he might
Boom.
do that stuff.
You know he does it.
But yeah, like at first glance, I'd be like, "Oh my god!
does
oh,
it.
that was
Oh,
nuts!"
my goodness.
He lights out on that one.
Oh, I just missed it, but he carved.
He just
hard.
did a huge carve right before. Video guy missed it. Video guy never misses. Whoa, he is wrapping it.
Look at,
Whoa.
we got some stats
Triple
right here.
wrap.
Well, it might be time to get out there, Timmy.
Down.
So, oh my
This
god,
one.
this is 5 in a row.
Going
It-
back to the kook meter.
yeah.
Oh,
Sage
here
has
goes
been
Mackay.
Dude, it's action packed.
Boom.
I mean,
Big
it's
Larry.
so funny. Let's go back to the kook meter because how many times do we practice at home? Like when we think about a maneuver or what it is in balance and, whether it's the Bosu. I'm a big fan of the Bosu ball actually, and I think it
Gavo.
works really good. And then those
What is that?
it's just that little ball that they're balancing on. They
On
have
the surfboard?
but like you can flip it the other way and it'll be a little smaller and more challenging actually. I think that's what he was kind of showing was like going on rail right there. And those are actually technically pretty hard to do, and we are weak all over our bodies, and like that Bosu is like a really good thing for balance.
Okay, so gnarly guys. Timmy
With a surfboard on top?
Yeah,
or no
I mean,
surfboard
I
on top?
probably wouldn't do the surfboard on top, but
Yeah, that
I
adds
use a
another
sick
element.
trick.
I don't think I
Well,
can.
I mean,
I don't
sick
have
tricks,
that
I
many
use-
surfboards to waste.
There's like workouts for serving where you're like working out. That it's like a normal workout, but you're going, oh, I'm working this and this because it's good for serving. And then there's like the guy like surf skating, like.
Yep.
But then
So
also
the surf skating, I grew up in Downey till I was like 13, and so after school I
Downey?
couldn't just like go
Gnarly.
surf.
Yeah.
And I had this little speed bump in the parking lot where I lived,
Sick.
and I would just get the skateboard and like kind of practice, like, okay, I want to like wrap, snap, whatever.
For sure.
Wrap,
It's kind of
snap,
what I
air
had
Eva.
as a Grom.
Yeah.
I wasn't setting up cones and stuff like that guy, but
Here, we saw this guy on the beach before we started the show.
Yeah, look at
When
this.
you-
This is what
this
Sage.
is
This is
Sage.
Sage right before he paddled out, and we seen him do the air revo. See?
and he's
And then he went out and did the air revo.
Visualizing, you
nothing.
can see it. He
On
saw
nothing,
himself
yeah.
do it right there.
he's
Let me see if I
visualizing.
can pull up his air.
Like when I initially think, I think kook, but then like I was also thinking like these MMA guys, boxers are shadow boxing all the time, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like what's the
100%.
difference between they're just kind of visualizing doing the thing, and maybe like there's a little bit of that in play.
So what it kind of almost looks like to me is that the people that were on the Bosus with the surfboards on top, and then you get into Gurr, right?
Yeah.
So it's like Gurr is like a black belt, like
Totally.
sensei, and you could see it in his like technique and what he's doing.
For sure.
And then you got these other people that are like almost white belts teaching people how to do stuff, and it's
Right.
like
It depends
maybe you
who's
don't
doing
really
it,
know
kind
what you're
of.
doing
Yeah,
yet,
yeah.
and for you to be teaching someone is maybe a little tricky. I don't know. That's kind of the vibe I got like through that whole series was like everyone
There's
kind of
levels.
progressively
There's
got
levels.
like better.
Yeah.
We got
And-
plays.
Well, that's what I thought too. I'm like, dude, this is kooky. Then you're like, well, wait, Brad Gerlach is freaking. If this guy's doing it, then something. must
check
be
out
there.
Sage. He did this right after.
Plus,
Check
all
this
of
out.
his guys are so formed out.
We got
Parker,
Sage right here.
Tara.
So Sage was doing his warm up.
He's doing his warm-up.
visualizing the air.
This is his first wave, pretty much.
This was pretty much his first wave, and that section was not easy to do that on. Like
That's exactly what he was doing on the beach.
it's exactly what he was doing. So it
It's
That
so
was
worked.
a great
How-
example.
How cool is that? He like visualized it. He did it on the beach, and he's like, "I'm gonna go do it out there."
I don't
I'm
even
gonna-
think
I'm
I
gonna
could
say
do that
it's-
on the beach.
I'm gonna say it's core because Brad
Unfortunately.
Gerlach does it. So
Yeah, I think,
who am I to say?
my
it's
knee might
not?
Yep.
buckle out underneath me.
I think it's core. I would do that. I don't think I'd film it and put it on the internet.
I like
warm-
the Aaron Brooks one because you could tell she went bang bang air Evo like
oh, and she was
kick the thing.
punching the thing too.
She was
Let's talk
kicking
about.
it.
Oh, here we go.
Wyatt on
Wyatt,
a little nugget.
whoa.
Let's talk about those surf skates. Those things. I mean, do you guys use those things?
I mean, not lately, but when I was a Grom, I'd just be trying to get barreled under any bush. And shit.
Yeah,
We
right?
go by the bush.
I just got like a land yachts surf skate, and that thing goes pretty cool. And I'm like, wherever I'm at in the parking lot, I'm like, I kind of want to just do a little slash right here, or get a couple little carves in. And
That's cool.
Like Brandon was saying, he used to have this old speed bump.
K-Borg.
Boom. There you go.
Over the foam, down.
So Brandon used to have a little like speed bump out front of his house, and where you would go to and throw tail on, maybe do a reverse or surf it, get piped by a tree. And I had the same thing growing up, where I had a speed bump right out front of my house, and that was
That's
my
all
little,
you need, yeah.
dude. So fun. I mean, you were like thinking you were surfing when you were a ground.
Surf skate actually helps bottom turn so much.
What if you go to the skate park and start ripping the transitions?
Yeah, the transitions are
Is that
sick.
kook or core? People are going to be like, dude, this guy's
If
way
you
too
rip,
surfed
you
out.
rip. Like, you could be surfed out. I used to actually go to Van Skate Park with Barry Deffenbach. And he would
Working on
kinda surf
balance
skate.
and core strength is core. Doing any training involving a surfboard out of the water is kook.
I kind of back this.
Yeah, I
Colby
agree.
Leslie.
Like once you get the surfboard on dry land, then you've pushed it over the
Kinda.
limit. Whoa, guys
Whoa.
are ripping. Boom, boom,
Man, it's getting-
triple clip.
It's getting crazy.
Quade.
Guys are
Quade,
shredding.
Quade.
You guys ready
You
for the
guys seen
results?
this sick
Yeah,
trick?
let's see what the wait. What did you guys say? Kook or core? The surf training technique imitation.
Gosh, it's not that easy. It's kind of in the middle.
It's
for
in
me.
the middle.
I
Yeah.
know, you got to
It
go with
really
one.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
I'm
did.
gonna
Some rules.
say kook if you're filming and putting it on the internet. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm gonna say if it's Gur style, that's core. And as soon as you bring the surfboard into it,
No surfboards
No.
in the gym allowed. Okay. That's a good rule.
All right, we're splitting hairs on this one, so
Is it 50-50 with the public?
oh, look, where's it at?
Oh, was it close?
yeah, 54% of
Oh,
for kook.
that's like a tie.
Whoa, waves are getting better.
Definitely getting better. So hey, as
Hey,
you
yes.
get a little bit older, you
Yeah.
definitely need to like warm up. Like
Dude,
I find
100%.
myself now that I'm like, I have to do this little warm up routine. I try to do it at home before I leave the house.
That's exactly what I do. Yeah.
But sometimes I don't. And then I go, okay, do I want to hurt myself or do I want to just do this warm up on the beach in my wetsuit?
I
I
choose to
feel
hurt
like
myself.
a kook every time I do it. I feel like a kook. But I'm like, I don't care anymore. I've
No,
passed the
it makes
threshold.
sense. I was telling Timmy I have a whole routine, but I try to do it before I get down here.
Yeah.
You should
I think it
have
depends
to.
too, like how
You
nuts.
should incorporate this, Joe, right here.
Yeah, I'll come down. I could lay my board on the sand and start doing this.
Put it on a little like sand hill and you got to balance.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of depends too how nuts you're getting. Like, are you doing a 20-minute crazy routine, or are you just like couple like
Yeah.
get the thing warmed up?
I think I should go do it.
Are you gonna go rip?
Yes,
think
you
I'll
should.
do
Yes.
it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Timmy.
I'll run up. I'll be back in 10
Timmy's
minutes.
gonna run. This is gonna be epic. We got Timmy Reyes gonna go out of HB Pier.
Great up.
Just arm all these grounds.
Guido,
Boom. Oh, he made it look easy right there.
Too easy.
butter.
Surf skating was fun for me too. That's the only
Gavo.
time I've ever pulled an air reverse on the surf skate.
Bang.
Let's do it.
Gur was like a big surf skate guy too. I forget what
Yeah.
those ones are called, gravity skateboards.
Yeah,
maybe?
yeah.
And Barton Lynch, I know he coaches a few kids in Hawaii, and
And they
he's
get
all
going.
about those the surf skates.
I think this is really good for like you can really practice technique like right then and there. And it's in the parking lot, and if someone has like a little chicken wing out, and you're like, no, it's like that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and you're like, oh, okay.
Dude, I
Practice
used
a
to
little-
try to do the Shane
practice the
Dorian
arms.
hand. I remember when I'd skate, Shane Dorian's got
Yeah.
his fingers like that. I would try to make it like that every time. Like
I
in
always
the barrel,
do
I'd
something
do
with
the,
like, I don't know
he's got
what I
the
do.
crazy hand
Yeah.
trip going on.
It's funny when you do something weird with your hand. You're like, why have I always done that? Like, I think I have this one, like, in the back arm. I don't
Uh-huh.
know. Maybe
Yeah,
you can
yeah, no,
replay that.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Everyone's
weird,
got
huh?
their
Why I'm digging rail or something. I still have it.
You know what I noticed recently when I seen Shane Dorian? That his hands are huge.
Yeah.
That's why you would notice
You
it
notice
so much.
it so much. He
This
kind
thing
of
just,
always
like-
had like a pointy finger.
Yeah,
or
it was like
something,
this
huh?
thing, and then he'd be in the barrel, and it was kind of like down like that, and I'd fully try to imitate it like on the surf skate.
Yeah, he's a ledge, dude.
Big time.
All right,
Okay,
well,
Timmy's going to
let's
go
do
get
it.
board. Yes.
I'll
Okay.
go
Alright.
grab
This
the
is epic.
suit. I'll be out there.
Can't wait for
Let's
this.
do it.
Let's see how those no Timmy Pattersons are going.
All right.
Come back and show us your board. All
Yeah.
that stuff. What you're
We
working
got
Let's hype that thing up.
some people warming up down here. Speaking of
Warm-ups.
the warm-ups.
You want to scoot over, Brandon?
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Yeah, Timmy.
Guilmette.
Okay.
We're going to scoot over so we get some couch surfing show branding. I love it when Timmy talks about his CT days.
I know, dude. You know what? He could have went back on the tour, but he just went into like guru like misto mode pretty early on. I think he
Dude.
could have been on tour
Yeah.
for a lot longer.
He just loves to travel and adventure. And,
He's definitely gotten more barreled than
oh my
most
God.
people.
I was going through his Instagram. Oh, I feel like every kook meter discussing just results, and if you rip and do it, it's core. If you're a kook and do it, you're still kook. I feel that too, not the real Chicken Joe. Kelly could surf skate in a wetsuit and come on land. I'd start doing that tomorrow. Dude, I think you're right, Chicken Joe. Exactly. We've been feeling that too. It's all like if you're Kelly Slater, dude, do whatever you want. It's never gonna be kooky.
Yeah, and maybe that's it. Is you just sort of have to like have some credentials
It's
to go.
kind of like all
okay.
depends on your actual level of surfing. I know, because we're having trouble coming up with these. Now we're like, dude, we've gone through every little funny intricacy of surfing.
What's been the one that's been the most heavily talked about? Or
Me wearing UGG boots, males wearing UGG boots on the
boots
beach.
was a big one.
Really? What was
Most
the,
of the
what
world
was the
thinks
thing?
UGG boots are strictly a female attire.
So it was kook to be
Big
wearing
time.
Uggs.
Big time.
Everyone's
What?
like, this guy, what? You know, they say some bad things about my UGGs.
You know what
Dude.
happens is they we do the kook meter on the show here, and everybody that's watching this live is pretty like hardcore surf fans, right?
Yeah.
But then on Instagram, it just goes a little bit further. It's just random
We
people that like
collab
funny.
with Kook of the Day, so
Yeah.
then it goes out to all of the people on Kook of
Exactly.
the Day, and they're ruthless.
Bro, anyone who's like the corest of the core wears Uggs.
Dude, I
Like,
didn't even
you're
know.
actually more core if you're a guy that wears Uggs.
I didn't even know it was a thing till I had him on the show, and then we get all these comments like,
You got
"How's a
lit
guy?
up.
There's a guy wearing UGGs on the beach." Like they're baffled, like
They're like,
because
oh,
I think
well,
most
they've never
of
dawn patrolled.
most of America thinks like UGGs is what girls wear and buy at the mall.
Paris
you know?
Hilton.
Yeah.
Yago Ramos,
Oof.
Brazilian contingent, moved to Huntington.
Dude, but like when I was looking at the gnarliest like urchin diver badass dudes had like UGGs on, you know.
Yeah, dude.
Like, whoa,
Whoa,
Blaze
Blaze.
throwing chunks.
Guys comboing it out there.
So that's what happens when you get tips from Timmy Reyes.
That's right. I want to get a couple.
I know. I want some tips.
I think someone was kind of bummed, like, couldn't believe we were talking about.
Gil, do you still
Wrapping
do
the
yoga
leash.
every day?
I
Michael Tomlinson.
try. Mitchell Tomlinson.
Mitch,
Yes, I definitely try to do as much
Just
yoga
get that thing closer
as
to
I
your-
can.
this thing.
This
Yeah.
little mic.
There we
Okay,
go.
there we
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Now you're getting it.
Now we got
Yeah,
it.
yoga's definitely integral in my day-to-day routine.
Me too. I got a whole routine, like I said, in the morning.
Do you do
stretching.
it by yourself or you go to the full yoga class?
No, I'm kidding, dude. I actually went to a yoga class last week, and the building got evacuated. There was an emergency. I was kind of scared,
No way.
but it turned out to be someone just injured themselves at the gym.
I've done some yoga classes. No shame. I'm in there. I love it. If you want to keep surfing, you kind of got to do it. Plus,
Keep
Jerry
the body
Lopez.
moving.
Jerry Lopez does it. All these guys. Jack Robinson, the guy's psycho yoga.
Oh yeah,
He does some crazy stuff, yeah?
yeah. He does like the handstands and all that upside down.
He's expert level.
Chaturanga.
Yeah, I don't even know what you call it, but
They're just making that
So,
up.
let's talk Inherent Bummer.
let's talk.
Let's hype it up.
Should we watch his clips or the?
Oh, yeah. Let's get some Guilmette clips. Found a couple.
Okay, we could do
No
this.
CT semifinals, but some shacks.
This was
Ooh, that looks.
kind of in one of those little zones where Timmy was down in.
Yeah. This looks dreamy.
Right during the pandemic, we went down there with a big crew, and
With
no
Chloe
one was
in there?
around. Yeah, we were the only ones down there
Oh
around
my
all the points in Mexico.
Stream
It was
run.
really fun.
Filmed by the master.
Filmed
Yeah.
by.
Vanderwerk. Jason Crane filmed some of these too. I kind of forget which one's which.
You
but
tagged Jacob, so that's who I went with.
Then
he's taking all the credit.
Jacob would have shot these ones then if I tagged him.
Yeah. And then Quinn Matthews.
Yeah, Quinn shot this. This was the same trip.
Dude, how sick is it to have water shots? You getting
I know. I just went with a bunch of pro surfers. What's funny is I think it was like the wave before this was the wave of the trip, and I pearled. Dropping in, a backwash got me.
Oh, the backwash.
And then I got the next wave in the set, and Quinn
you
was
came
right
out of
there.
that. Was that the same first wave that we showed?
Yeah, I think it was.
That was proper. You're deep.
Yeah, the boys were rattled. They weren't rattled on me. Maybe they were more rattled for me because everyone was paddling out and saw me pearl on that wave. I was
my
just like,
God.
oh, no.
All the gnarliest pros hooting you in.
Griffin, Kalohe, Nat Young, Dunphy. Yeah, we had like a sick, super fun crew.
Dude, that was
Crano,
the clip.
Jay Crane, Ian Crane.
Dude, is Jay Crane just dying not being able to surf?
What's wrong with Jay Crane?
No, he likes
He's got
to
to film.
surf.
Yeah,
Oh, because he was filming there.
I used to
He
hate
got
filming.
sick
I hate
clips from that trip.
filming surfing.
I think he got the surf
Unless
on the
it's-
tip.
When the
Unless
waves
it's
are
ten-
good, it's
Surf,
tough,
right?
huh?
Those
Unless
guys got
it's-
the surf a little bit, or they're just straight film.
I think it was kind of like we'd surfed so long that
Yeah,
when we were
when the
done,
waves
we're
are-
like,
when
hey,
the
we're
waves are
out of here. We got to go
firing,
eat.
The guys aren't coming in.
We'd surf for like 6 hours straight, and then we'd get out and go, hey, we got to go eat, dude. We're leaving.
They're like, can we catch a wave? No,
Like,
fuck
no.
no. Get in the car, video guy. Get in the car,
start
dude.
ingesting.
So
You
we're
can
not paying you to come down here and surf.
You could surf when you get home.
Yeah. Dude, honestly, I would want to shoot my head off
Yeah,
sometimes.
it's brutal having to
Unless
sit
it's
on the
like
beach a lot.
10-foot pipe. I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
no
over
worries.
it,
I'll
right?
sit on the beach and film.
Over it right
Yeah.
now. This fucking
But
sucks.
yeah, dude, especially when the waves look like that, when you're just like, dude, I'd be having the session of my life right now if I wasn't filming this guy.
K-board.
Got to pay the dues. Now I just talk, so I'm still not surfing. We're just sitting on the beach talking. Come on, blow it!
Bang!
Bang! So what do we got tomorrow night? Huge party, Inherent Bummer.
Yeah, we're doing this thing with Oblivion LA. We're showing some films. We got a band coming. We got a bunch of beers on tap for anyone that wants to come down.
Free beer?
Free beer, dude.
Okay,
805.
it's gonna be raging.
Yeah, it should be raging. It should be super fun. We're gonna
Where's
show
the
a few
Oblivion?
films that we've done. It's up in Los Angeles.
Like in deep heart. Oh, here's a little teaser for was it Surf Film 2?
Yeah, Surf Film 2.
This is the greatest intro of all time. Just short, sweet, and then you guys get straight into the ripping. Look at all these gnarly pro surfers in here.
Let me pause it. Hold on.
Everyone's in
Pause
it.
all that. Look at that gnarliness. Was Sheldon in there?
Sheldon's probably in there, dude.
Sorry, I'm always just trying to hype him up. Maybe next year. Surf Movie 3, dude. We'll send some clips.
Here,
Let's
that's
get
what I
it.
got.
Just put only Elia clips of him.
Dude, he could have a whole. We'll make a movie
Dude, it
about that guy
frustrates me. I'm
on
like,
the
just
Elia.
ride that freaking thing every once in a while. These guys would want to do 20 photo shoots with you.
So Oblivion is kind of right outside like Highland Park, or
Okay.
maybe in Highland Park in LA. See right there,
Highland Park,
That kinda zone?
Oblivion.
near it's between a Taco
On
Bell and a Jack
Figueroa.
in the Box on Figueroa.
Okay. What films are we showing? We're showing this one.
So
Surf
we
Movie
made
2.
we made a cool film just before Katie left for Hawaii. We made a cool short film about Katie Simmers.
Oh, that's insane.
All around her home in Oceanside, so a little short documentary. That one's really rad. And then we also made this other piece that we sort of shot it a long time ago with Grant Ellis, who just came out with a book about
photography.
Surfer Magazine, and it's kind of called like The Death of Surf Photography. And there's 3 images that Grant kind of like walks us through of 3 different eras of surf photography.
What
These,
now?
like, really
video
iconic.
guys took over?
Yeah, I guess video guys kind of took over, and like it's it's sad that the magazines aren't a thing anymore. I mean,
Yeah.
you can kind of like see a photo and just sort of get lost and immersed in it, and
That's
just
true.
like really like daydream about like what that would be like if I were there or whatever. Anyway, Grant kind of talks about all that stuff, and you run through these like rad photos. So there's another short film about that that
sounds
was really
cool.
cool, and we had some great directors and stuff that helped put those together. So we'll show those 2 short films.
Oh, layback hammer.
Finnegan.
I like that. See, they know they're not doing air revos.
I know, that stokes me.
What video guys and editors you guys?
Yeah,
work
who's
with?
putting these things together?
So
Poof, Gavin.
we had a guy who shot the photography one. His name's Michael Enos. And then Jack Boston was the director and like put that one all together for us. He's up in NorCal. And then the Katie Simmers one, Michael Suker, he's actually like grew up part of his life in Oceanside and
You know
kind of
Suker.
calls that his
Suker
home.
is cool. His dad
So,
rips too.
his
Suker's
dad
dad's-
rips.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Suker's dad rips.
Both
Suker
Sukers rip. And so Michael put that one of Katie together. He was kind of like
That's cool.
really wanted to be a part of that one just because Oceanside. He kind of
Oceanside.
calls Oceanside home, and he sort of sees it in a different light than probably a lot of people that don't live there. So we kind of like walk with Katie through Oceanside, and she tells us about like growing up
That's
there
right.
and all that stuff. And
She's a hot item right now.
yeah, and then obviously, I mean, we sort of just touched on it briefly, but what she and, you know, that small pack of the young new girls on tour were doing at Pipeline was just
Crazy.
psychotic, right? And then they just went to Sunset and just like backed it up again.
To me, the most impressive way was that Betty Lou's left. Like, even though she didn't get like deep like that,
Yeah.
that was like a proper backhand. Like Moana Jones gets. I mean, she gets the best ones by far, but I haven't seen a backsider like take on like a big pipe bomb like that.
Yeah, so Betty
But
Lou
Molly,
got a
Molly
good
got
one.
deeper,
Molly
but
got a good
Betty's
one.
was like, that thing looks like that's
Critical.
a wave of a lifetime
Yeah.
at pipe.
The Betty Lou's right too. I
That
thought
thing was psycho,
they
too.
should have given her a 10. Like she was deep and had to like drive through that thing. It was pretty
Yeah.
nuts, dude. I was really impressed. I was really
Dude,
really
all of
impressed.
them.
That was crazy.
And then when it got kind of chunky and gnarly, they were charging in the final. Like,
Yeah.
I think it was the final.
It
was
got
kinda
windy.
chunky. Like,
yeah.
dude, it makes it even scarier.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Like, if
wanna
it's
be caught dead
perfect
out there.
conditions, you're at least like, oh my god, this wave looks so pretty and perfect. Like, but once you're out there and it's chunky and gnarly, you're like, oh my god, this is
Pull the
this
ripcord.
is dangerous.
Get me out of here.
That's
Yeah.
what I was gonna ask Timmy what it's like surfing pipe when it's brown. That brown
Yeah, that's
water.
when he
Like, I wonder if
did
that's
well there, huh?
scarier or less scary. Like, do you want to see the reef or do you not want to see that it's like? Because you know the reef's still down there, but it's just all chocolate brown color. It's almost
Yeah, maybe it feels like you think it's not there, but yeah, I don't know.
Here he comes, Timmy Reyes.
He's
Oh.
got the booties on too.
Booties, yes. Here he is. He's coming in hot. Here,
There he
here,
is.
put the thing on and tell us. Let's hype this board up right here.
Back here.
Oh yeah.
It's got some.
We kind of ride similar dimensions. I might have to sample. It's been a
Here-
while since I've ridden a
There's
Timmy.
a guy that knows about
So we
board
made
building.
it here.
This guy knows a thing or two about surfboards, huh?
Made
Okay.
it back. So
Let's see this Timmy Patterson.
this is Italo's board.
Oh, it says for Idolo. Idolo.
Thanks, Italo. Thanks, Timmy.
This thing
But yeah.
says this the magic right now.
Yeah, this is what I've been riding.
Is this what you
Back
got that
out there.
9 on the board riders on?
C.
C.
So what happened? Italo, he picked it up and he just thought it was a little heavy.
I
and he didn't want it?
just think he probably had too many boards.
Okay. That happens. When you're that good, you get too many boards.
Yeah. And then he kind of had this in a secret stash, so I was like, what is this thing? But yeah, so sick. I'm out there.
Okay, get out of there. Timmy's frothing.
Sick.
Let's see if. Wait. Okay, there we go. Yes, Timmy Reyes is gonna go surf for us.
Gosh, you know what?
The
I
fans
should have
are
went
going
first.
Crazy.
Because then I'm just going to
Now
get
what-
written
dude,
off.
I mean, you're probably gonna end the show on the couch.
Yeah, okay. That's better anyway.
It's all right. You're pure hyping some inherent bummer. What?
Yeah.
Tell us more. Like, how'd this start? Who's your partner?
So
What's-
Travis Frey, Travis was the editor-in-chief at Surfing Magazine. So like I said, I lived in Downey until I was about 13. And when I moved to Huntington, Travis was my first friend that I made here at school. And we grew up together, like from middle school through high school and all that stuff. And then I went and worked at Hurley. He went and worked for Surfing Magazine. He was probably there for like,
Yeah.
I don't know,
That's
8 years
that's
or
where I
something.
remember him from.
And then he left there, started a thing called What Youth, and it was kind of like this cross between like surf, skate, art kind of culture. That was really rad. It had a moment, you know. And then he bailed out of that and started Inherent Bummer.
With you, it's you two are the partners.
Yeah,
main
yeah.
partner?
So he was already kind of like got it going.
Quaid Grum.
Yeah, Cueto.
Quaid. Come on. Woof. I don't know. Is he gonna get it? Maybe.
Kind of wants to double up for him. Here he goes. Little racetrack. Nope.
Make sure you get Timmy's clips, Noah. Are you eyeballing that guy?
Yeah, it's totally live. I'm just talking to Mike over here.
Mike's distracting the filmer. What's up, Mike? You want to say hi? Mike Kinney here
Who's
is.
this? Sing.
Woo, the best. What would you call your title? Glasser, laminator? What's like the title?
Pit boss.
Pit boss?
Yeah. I'm untitled.
Yeah, Mike.
Mike, one of the greatest board builders on the planet. Woo.
It was
Luke Winaldo, how was it out there?
Oh, tough for me.
Tough for you?
Not on that thing. That thing looks sick.
Yeah, what do you ride? Because you could ride anything you want.
Well, I got the Rad Ripper 5.8.
What kind
Black
of
sheep.
construction? Black sheep construction.
Yeah. Chloe gave me this the other day, actually.
Oh, you're stoked.
What?
I was down there looking for one of those, a black sheep built Rad Ripper, but I ended up getting a Puddle Jumper Pro.
Yes.
Black sheep built, and it's really fun when the waves are small like this.
Yeah, I've been looking for one, and I guess he
Woof.
grabbed every one of them from the warehouse. So
Kalohe did.
yeah. So Gian goes, you better ask him if you want one.
And
You got a
Keanu,
little
he's riding a
pull,
little
though.
black thing, huh? A little dark arts kind of thing.
Dude, to be perfectly honest, I don't like the way the blackboards look aesthetically on the wave.
Really?
That's just my, like, something about a nice whiteboard just looks. I love my Puddle Jumper Pro, but that's just me. I don't know. They look floaty, like, they look, I don't know.
Yeah.
It just looks different.
Well, they got a new model, too. It's pretty sick. It's called the Ripper.
The Ripper, the straight Ripper?
The Ripper.
Oh, I seen Cole Houshman riding that thing.
What's
right?
it like?
You rip on it.
It's just a straight, like, it's like a driver, but like more pro level.
I'd say more.
Does
in
it get
between
more
the-
pro level than the driver?
I don't know.
Whiplash?
It's a 5-pin setup.
I don't
Wider
do
point.
that. I don't like that.
You don't have to ride it that way, but
Is it
it's
more of a fun board or?
I have a 5-fin
I'd
setup on
say
that.
high
thing.
performance gravel.
I don't like it. I wish it was
Yeah.
just a normal thruster.
High performance gravel, I'd call it.
That's good. That's what I need.
Yeah.
That's perfect for here.
Yeah.
Yeah, not too
Luke.
much.
Bang.
Snap.
Vert snap.
Oh,
Cuddy.
another snap.
He's getting ready for Coco. I'm sure he's heading over there.
Is that where everyone's going next?
Yeah, next week. I think there's a little QS and a junior.
Dang. What, everyone got their Portugal boards? Everyone's good?
Oh, yeah.
Any
It was-
last-minute rushes you got to go do today?
Nope. I tied it up yesterday. Crosby and Griff were the last.
They're leaving today.
Oh,
huh?
that was sick. Is that Sarah?
Sarah.
Snap, wrap.
Sarah's
Dude,
gnarly,
she
man.
picked off a good
Boom.
one. Bang. Triple combo. That was
Layback
nuts.
jam.
Look at eyeball the guy. Oh, okay, I'm going to kick out. He tried to give him the freaking eyeball.
Like,
maybe.
what are
Kick
like
out.
the things when you shade or glass a board that make it magic?
Mike?
What are the
Mike
certain
doing it?
things that
Your
you-
hands
certain,
touching it?
Like, what are the magic tricks you do it
Dude.
to it to make it magic?
You just got to care about your job and love what you're doing, and it all goes into the boards.
Oh, see, it's all about love. You got to put love
It
into that
is.
thing.
Love would cure the world.
Nice.
But
So you must have been
Double
super
wrap,
busy right
double
before.
wrap rails. It's nothing like super tech.
Yeah,
like
what?
that.
What's your what
We got your
is there
keys
3
here.
things that you're like trying to do when you glass a board?
We
or-
got
well,
yours
long lap, What
keys.
are the main?
Well, you
main
got
things?
the gold
yeah,
sticker.
well, number one, we get the longer laps to
That thing's gnarly.
handle the airs on those single 4 boards.
Long
Ultra sharp.
laps mean? We don't even know what that
Well,
means.
that's when you cut the fiberglass like way longer than normal. We cut them about up to here.
So it helps
like
the
the
board last
overlaps.
longer, or
Yeah,
just
so-
be stronger.
So they won't buckle and we can still keep them light. And super sharp edges, and then just follow the shape of the rail from in front of the fin. And
We don't want to give away all your
Yeah,
secrets.
not too many
but
secrets. This guy's the master.
well,
Still, you could probably give away the secrets, and no one's gonna do it as good as
no
this
one's
guy.
going to do it.
No one's gonna do
Well,
it. No one cares
we-
as much as this guy about.
I got a
this.
couple of
give it
really
love
good
that.
guys. Got Wiley Archibald.
Yeah, Wiley's in
He's
there, huh?
he's getting dialed right now, and
Are you
my
get-
other sander Bernie.
Bernie, I know Bernie.
Bernie Sanchez.
Bernie Sanders?
Yeah, Bernie
the Sanders?
He is Bernie Sanders. But, no, they're coming on. So.
Epic.
That's insane, man.
but-
if this guy touches your board, you're lucky. I guess if Wiley touches it, you're pretty lucky, too.
Yeah.
Anyone that works
or
for
Bernie
him,
Sanders,
man.
yeah.
Bernie Sanders.
All the guys are stepping up there.
Just ordered my first Subdriver 2.0. Dude, that is the magic all-around California board. I love that board.
I heard there's a
Can't go
stub
wrong.
driver that I haven't tried yet.
I
but
have
the
that
sub
one.
driver is kind of my go-to, but the stub driver, I really want
That
one.
one's in between the driver and the Subdriver, right? As
I
far
thought
as,
it
like,
was even more of a
Dude,
like,
I think
step
that-
down from the sub driver.
I
Step
think that
down?
turned into the Ripper.
That's the
the
Ripper.
stub driver.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the
Okay.
3.0 stub? What's the one?
Oh, yeah, there is the stub, too.
The 3.0. What's the? I can't even remember.
There's too
all
many,
the
dude.
names.
I don't know, man.
It's like getting an iPhone. You get one, there's a new one next week.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for that. I'm like, wait, what? New model? I'm gonna have
me
to try
too,
that
man.
one. Have to
I
try
love
that.
Matt's boards. You can get any model. It doesn't even matter.
They
They're
all,
all going to
yeah,
go
they
good.
all work.
You can stand up with your knees together and still make the bottom turn.
There you go.
Yeah. I have the Subdriver in regular foam and one in epoxy, but same dims. The
Yeah.
epoxy one was small. Fwing! That's a kooker core we've been debating. Like, is it kooky for, like, how many boards?
Save it.
Oh, save it. Oh,
No,
yeah.
just
I'll
kidding.
save it. Like, how many short boards is too many short boards for, like, the normal guy? Like, if you look at my quiver, it looks like 5 of the same boards.
I don't know.
basically.
Maybe ask Sean Octus that.
Oh, he's got so many. He's got so many.
He's got to put
boards.
something in his wrapper.
Hey, man,
He's literally a collector.
if you're buying surfboards and not, like, doing drugs and stuff, you're onto something.
You're onto something.
True.
It's good.
Healthy habits.
Oh, where's Timmy?
Dude, make sure you're not missing Timmy. You're gonna have to clip some of these groms.
I'm kind of a surfboard addict, too.
Yeah.
I have like, a bunch of surfboards.
Timmy looks like the Geico caveman now.
He's actually cleaned up a little today for the show.
Whoa.
Camera ready.
Boom.
That was sick.
Finn.
Finn throwing fins. What about have you been watching the ISA contest and what do you think about it versus the standard CT event? Okay, wait, after Sage goes. Sage, big wrap, snap.
Boom. The rebound.
It's the rebound. Comes in, bang! Hammers it. Chip, hammered again. Slam. That
Whoa,
was
dude.
gnarly.
He comboed that thing. That was
Yeah.
the best score of the day if we had to score
For
a wave,
sure.
right?
I had to go over the top on the announcing too. That's what I like. That's what Omar wants.
Yeah, that's what we need.
More animation. Go huge. What else? What else can we ask you guys?
I don't know.
Are you out of here?
Yeah. I got a dentist appointment today.
Oh, man.
Oh, brutal.
Is there any way I could make sure my board goes to wherever you guys do it when I order it? Or
It usually does.
okay.
I think
Yeah,
we're
but how do
holding
you
a
guarantee that?
dude. We are literally holding a monopoly on glassing. They just bought Basham's,
so it's got to go to you no
yeah.
matter
And then
what.
we have Chaz down there. He closed up his shop, and we're doing
Timmy Reyes, here we go. On a bomb. Form wrap into the pocket. Perfect form as usual. Little swerve whack into it. That board's looking nice. He's back on Timmy Patterson's. No more Firewire. Timmy Patterson's really well respected, right, in the board building
Yeah,
game.
I see him all the time.
He's right across the alley from you guys, right?
He's highly knowledgeable guy.
Highly knowledgeable.
Big time. That's
Can't
what
wait
we
for the
heard.
Lost Mayhem Stub Uber XL Uber Pro Driver 3.0. I can't wait for that one either.
Bang.
Bang!
Luke just
Dude, the waves
went
are
to
just
combo
turning
town.
on. Waves are turning on.
Boom. Another big snap.
Bang. Really? Okay,
Yeah,
so no
everyone's
matter
turning
what,
on.
it's going to go under your tutelage now.
Oh, yeah.
I like to hear that.
I think Reyes paddled out, and all the kids were like, okay, I got to step it up now.
Dude, step it up.
And then the waves started to come, too. Sarah.
Sarah. Whoa. Dude, the waves did they look way good now. Rap. I know, honestly, when I order boards,
Boom.
oh my God.
Big Larry
slam.
jam.
I'm always thinking, I don't want to order it when all the pro guys are ordering it. Like, I want to order a new board, but I know that all this Portugal and stuff's been going on. So I'm like waiting for my moment to hopefully slip in with
Well, there's
with the
no
good
slipping
guys.
now. There's like
It's just
10
nonstop.
guys on tour now, so it's
nonstop. Forget about it.
like minimum 60
Just
to
order
75
whenever.
boards a contest
I have
going out.
impeccable worst timing ever, and I just get like too juiced up on coffee and start geeking out on boards. I'm like, that's it, I'm ordering one right now, and it'll be like the week before the contest, or the week before Hawaii or something, and I'm like, Gion, I need a board.
I guess it doesn't
He's like,
matter. It's
settle
just
down,
always
dude.
going.
On the bottom of the totem pole.
We got replay?
It's funny, right?
This is
like
going to take an hour if it's going this slow.
Right when Timmy gets up on the wave, you just see like the caliber of like, hey, he's been at that level. You know, you can just like see it in the way he stands.
The body placement, the form. Look at that. That was a perfect photo right there. This guy's been on the CT. It's picking up. Might have to skip class.
Hook. Yeah, he's just warming up right here. He's just getting the body moving.
Dude, I like seeing him back on these Timmy Pattersons.
Me too, dude. Last weekend, you guys should have seen the
Was he
waves were
flaring?
firing. He was just flaring up.
Yes.
Yeah, it was really fun.
He's next level. CT level, battling Andy Irons pipeline and stuff.
I love sitting on the couch, but these guys are making me
You
feel
want to
like
go out
a
there? I can
turd.
hold it down.
Yeah. Right
We
here.
got
Oh,
it,
the
boys.
yoga,
Mike,
the yoga
thanks for the
class.
insight.
Yeah,
Thanks,
Mike.
Support your
guys.
local board
Good luck, dude.
builders.
There's 7 new models coming out.
7 new
Yeah.
models coming up. Keep
5
ordering
a.m.
them. Keep them busy. Thanks, Mike. You're the man.
Here's Luke's wave, too.
Mike Kinna.
So Luke had like 4 good turns on this wave. I think he kind of
Sure.
had like a little
Bang.
boom.
Throws his tail out the back. Into the pocket, snap. Winding up,
Bang.
bang.
Got caught a little there, but then salvages
Whoa,
the end here.
yeah.
Bang.
Pinged
And
it
then
right at
bang.
Dang, what was that?
Vert
4
snap.
turns?
There it goes next. You want to just let it go. There's
Yeah,
no
and
waves
then
out the back.
Sarah was right behind him with that
This next one.
good little layback jam on the end.
Sarah's
she
just got
goes.
some bombs.
So it kind of looks slopey out there off the start. So everyone's kind of like wrapping back, staying in the energy right there. And then here she gets the little racetrack where she drives, and then right in front of Luke, boom.
Crack. Oh, right in
Lays
front of her boyfriend.
Yeah,
Whoa.
that was killer.
That was insane. She ripped. She's been on the couch. What do? You want to go surf now? Are you psyching or are you going to hang out?
I'm psyching. I'll hang out though.
Okay.
I want to watch Timmy.
Me too.
He gets me psyched.
Dude, I was trying to pull his highlights yesterday, and there's so much
There's too
crazy
much.
shit on his Instagram.
You should see the stuff that he doesn't post, because he doesn't
Oh.
really post stuff. Like
Yeah, no.
he just like keeps it all.
Dude, I think he's he's up north all the time, all these crazy secret spots. Who knows what? Just getting 10-foot barrels in like freezing cold water.
Yeah, he was showing me stuff from like some of his more recent years that he goes to these places on a boat, and he just stays on a boat for like months and surfs these waves with no one around, and they're just like huge barreling rights.
It's so sketchy.
It's so sketchy. He said once in a while, like 1 or 2 boogie boarders will paddle out, and like he's just out there alone.
That's hardcore.
Yeah, he's
Whole nother level.
he's just a surf frother.
He's on it too with all the
Next
forecasting.
level.
And I remember one time a long time ago, I drove really far to the spot in Baja, and then I seen his car parked, and I was just like, yes, like because I knew if
You
he's
know you're in the
here,
spot.
like it's gonna be good.
100%.
Hi, Ada. Wife and kids down here, they're baffled I do this for work, if you can call it that. This is all for you, Ada. We'll be rich one day off this show.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Ada. You might want to.
That's why we started this show. Once you have
Use the
kids,
beans and
I
rice, Ada.
had to start a news show, surf news show, to do something.
Should we do clip of the week?
Clip of the week.
Sage.
Dude, Sage kind of armed me for a wave out here the other day. But I'll forget
He
him.
will. Huh.
Did that happen to you, too?
Boom.
He will.
It happens.
Whoa, dude, that was sick. What's your theory? How long do you hold a grudge when someone like arms or burns you? Is it
Should I not
forever?
film
Is
him
it
anymore? Should I just not
that,
film him?
I don't film him anymore.
Gosh.
Oh, your clip,
It depends
Sage.
how bad it was, I guess, is part of it.
Yeah.
And then
Did he look at you dead in
do
the
they
eyes?
Yeah.
was there an exchange of words before or after? And then
Yeah.
Did they apologize later or? Yeah, there's a lot.
There's
that
levels,
goes into
yeah.
it.
Like if it
There's
was
levels.
debatable, like if you're gonna make it, then they kind of went, ping. Dude, but some I just have ingrained in my mind from like 20 years ago. I could still remember that guy burned me or something.
1,000,000%, dude. Some of them sting so bad they never go away.
Yeah.
But these kids, whatever, Sage, Luke, Keanu, like.
Oh, is that Phil? Woo, Phil.
Go Phil Lockman.
Phil Lockman. Ugh.
Big roundy. Hook. All right.
Yeah.
Boom. Oh, Phil's going to be psyched you guys got that one.
Dude,
He's
Phil
definitely coming in on
comboing.
that thing.
That
He
was
probably
sick
just
one.
got done setting this whole contest side up.
Yeah, or he's about to go to
He just
work.
ran out. Got a couple.
Don't miss Timmy. Oh, so the guy's he kicked water at that guy. Are they friends or are they enemies?
Yeah, that might be the start of a grudge right there.
Grudge.
Never forget that one.
It also depends where you're at. Like, if I don't live there, I kind of can't say anything, but.
These days, it's so crowded. Huntington especially, it gets
Yeah.
really, really crowded.
Yeah.
Like, the kids that surf out here every day, they feel a little bit like, this is my spot.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna go.
Back in my day, I got punched in the face.
I mean,
one time.
I get like that too sometimes. Like, I try not to drop in on people, but sometimes
Sometimes
it
you can't help
happens. You know?
You just don't want to get in an argument with like one of these Rotolo kids that you have no idea will just strangle you in 3 seconds.
And there's a lot of people like that these days that you just don't know.
Everybody out there. You're one of
They
those
will
guys,
just-
aren't you? Like a black belt or
No,
purple belt or something?
I like jiu-jitsu. I'm not
Love
very
and good vibes from Sydney, Australia. Best show on the planet. Thank you, Migsy. K. Kobayashi on a bomb. Whoa! Huge turn. Vertical snap. Yes.
Yes.
That'll get you going in Cocoa Beach. He's won Cocoa Beach before. Please like, please like, please.
Like us.
Already hit you with the like. Now commenting for the engagement. Thank you for that engagement. You know all the tricks.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Everyone knows
Come
the
on.
deal. You guys.
Get us pumped up. Get us going. We want to do this all the time. There's Timmy Reyes. Timmy Reyes is out there. He's right there. Eyeball him. No. You went away from him.
Right there.
See, I still
Out
got
the
my
back.
I got my keen video guy eye. You
I
gotta have
thought
an
I was
eye for
pretty
that.
good at spocking people out. You're really good.
Dude, I'm actually expert level because we had the Surfline feed the other day, and I called every guy right off the Surfline feed.
No way.
Before they're even standing up.
Before they're standing up, I'm like, that's
Wow.
Eli Olsen. Boom, sure enough, it was him.
That's crazy.
Clip of the week.
Oh, speaking of video guy stuff, clip
Okay,
of the
what do we got
week.
here?
Clip of the week. What do we got this week?
It's not working.
Everything's working perfectly on our show.
It's not working. It's working.
Tomorrow night, Inherent Bummer, Rager, free beer, free beer, free beer, free
You
beer.
want to set this one up?
That's all you got to say, dude. Free beer.
What?
Beers,
Beer?
films,
What do we got?
music, bands, art.
Action.
Action.
We're almost.
Dude, wait. Are we going to miss Timmy?
I mean, that's how it works when we go to a segment.
Oh,
So
fuck.
we're on a segment.
But you can still
What's
film.
going on?
He's
Yeah,
coming
he's
in
getting
right
replays.
now.
He's
Oh,
still.
gosh.
I bet he's on this one.
He's going to be on
He's
this
going to be
bomb.
on this. This is the
I'm
bomb.
gonna switch. I'm gonna switch. We're live
Switch
on
it,
it.
switch it.
Yes.
Here he goes.
Here
He's
he
paddling.
goes.
Nice switch, Omar.
Oh, what, is he going to go right? Yeah, he's going right.
Look at this guy. Perfect form. Gets up. Waits for it. Woof. Snaps it in that guy's face. Get out of the way, dude. Woof. Frontside snap. Come on, give him the in-section. Nope, didn't do it for him. That one guy got in his way. The guy was stunned. He was watching him. He was like, holy shit, Timmy Reyes.
Okay.
He's still just feeling it out.
Do you want to set it up, Joe?
Okay, clip of the week. We're video guys, so we love this segment.
All right,
We
here's the
pick
first
3 clips, and I'm going to tell you what my favorite one is. Brandon's going to tell you his favorite. He's watched a ton of clips. He's an expert, too. And then the public can vote on the best clip of this week.
Here it is. Here's the first clip.
Here it is. Come on. Is this thing going to work right? Woo! Tom Curran on a boogie board. This week's theme is finless stuff since Sheldon won his 4th world title. Here's Tom Curran on the classic Mori boogie just gliding in Indonesia.
No way.
Speeding out. This is my favorite kick out, twist kick out, twirl kick
He
out.
did the, what did Sheldon call it?
The Aqua Bird.
Aqua Bird.
Hey, sorry for Aqua Bird, but you know how we do. That's what he said. You know why he was apologizing to the water safety? Because those boards are so dangerous. And there's so much backwash. I think they told him, dude, don't be flinging that board in the air.
Don't be doing Aqua Bird.
Yeah.
Don't no Aqua Bird. The thing flies up and is going to land on someone. That's
Land
why
on someone's head.
He apologized to the gnarly Hawaiian Water Patrol. He's all,
That's
sorry for
classic.
Aqua Bird, but you know how we do.
Like, clip number 2.
I know how to interpret pigeon pretty good. Derek Hind, of course, the finless master. Look at, they're doing color correction on the spot. Flying down the line at J-Bay. Watch this wave, dude. Finless and one eye. Guy has one eye to boot.
What? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he lost his eye surfing. Derek Hind used
The
to be
fin
like,
got him, so he doesn't use them no more.
I think the leash or something. I'm not sure the story.
leash.
But watch this. Look at it. Patty cakes it into the tube at the
Shut
end.
the front door.
Flying.
That guy's the nicest, coolest guy.
Noah spent some time with him in J Bay with Dino and Chloe.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
so cool.
So sick, man.
And
But
the
dude,
last-
he was a
last one
full
here.
tour guy, like on tour back in the day. And then this guy, what's this guy's name? Bo Cram.
Yeah, both.
Barrel off the top. Side slip boogie. Patty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can and get me in another barrel.
Whoa.
Whoa, float. Watch. This is the sickest part. He floats this. Reform. Spinner. It's not over yet. My favorite part's at the end. Watch this. Shove it.
Shove it?
To chop freaking land off the top thing.
That was nuts, dude.
That was nuts. What's your favorite one? It's so hard for me not to just
I'll run
automatically
through 'em one-
vote for Tom.
I'll
Curran.
run through him one more time.
It's hard to not just
Tom
vote for
goes
Tom
straight,
Curran. He
but
had like a late drop
we
that
just
was
like it
nuts,
'cause
and then
it's
he
Tom.
And
engaged.
it's just the Maury
Like,
boogie.
It's just because it's Tom's.
It's because it's Tom.
But watch this glide right here. Dude, he's going 100 miles per hour. And then the pirouette kick out. Wing.
I'm surprised you guys didn't put Sheldon in this.
Well, we already
Clip
blew
of
him
the
up
week.
so hard in the beginning.
I know. You gotta
couldn't
spread the
go-
love.
We couldn't go too hard. Then Derek
Gosh,
Hind.
you know
is-
what? Maybe this is the one for me. The wave is so good. I would dream to be on that. I'm
Yeah.
dreaming to be on that wave.
I like
I'd be
how he-
so bummed if
I like
I was
when
on
he
a
kinda
finless
almost
board. If I
falls.
caught
I'd be
that.
really
Section.
bummed to be on a finless board because I would have eaten shit right at the start. But
Plus, he
Right
gets
here, he almost
properly
eats it.
shacked. He gets
He almost
properly
eats it
shacked.
right here and
Oh,
does
yeah.
a layback.
yeah, and he gets
Whoa, I missed that part.
that
He
thing
almost
is all
ate
steezy.
it.
That was like Al Nose frontside layback kind
Yeah.
of deal, huh?
And then he went straight from almost sliding out into a proper barrel. And then this
Going
guy just
straight
does
ripping.
so
Guys,
much.
He's like more new school tech.
Yeah.
He's on like a boogie too, huh?
Yeah, I think he's on a catch
One of
surf.
those.
We got
catch
this
surf things.
video from Catch
Like an
Surf.
Odyssey
Got
without
it.
fins. You could take the fins out all those and they would ride them.
Yeah.
I like his end part. And this is pretty
The
psycho.
float was
Floater.
nuts to reform to spinner to shove it.
The shove
The
it
shove
to,
it.
to
And the shove it was kind of
yeah,
like
boo.
into like another little double.
Yeah, into the double up. That was sick. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Derek Hind just because he got like the proper barrel.
Yeah, I'm gonna
But
go
it's
Derek
a hard
Hind,
one.
too. The last guy, what was his name?
Bo Cram, I think.
Crammy.
Crammy mate.
It's hard to deny that one because he's just straight ripping.
He's
So the
kinda
other guys are just
tech.
legends, so we're kind of biased towards him. Like I
That's
just want
true.
Curran.
The
'cause
wave of Derek's looks so good too. You just want to
pretty
be
proud.
riding
Curran
that
could have
wave.
taken off and fallen, and I still would have debated voting for him.
Yeah. Probably right.
Have you ever spent some time with him?
A little bit, you know. His kids were surfing like the Grom comps and stuff when I was around that stuff for Hurley, and yeah, he was just kind of what you think.
Sorry.
Quite a character. I know. We got to make a search video with him, San Francisco. Pretty classic.
No way, that's so sick. He's still so like iconic and legendary.
Oh
Just
my
like
God.
he has that aura around him,
Oh,
even today,
Dude,
right?
people were freaking out.
it's nuts.
Dude.
Oh, we got our first tie on Clip of the Week.
We got a tie?
Yeah, first tie.
All right, that's good. We got
Yeah.
a good debate.
We've got 36% for both Derek Hind and Bo Cram.
Oh, dude,
No
Tom
way.
didn't even make the
Tom,
top.
So
All
we
these
were kind of
kids.
right on
Yeah.
the money.
And Derek Hind has one eye, so you gotta factor
Factor
that
that
in
in.
too. Cueto. Rap. Cueto got to widen that
Ramos-
stance just a
Ramos
tad.
flaring up there. out there.
I might go finless, man. I'm
Are
inspired.
you gonna go finless now?
Nah, my board's too short for that.
We got
Speaking of fin,
Bang.
slam.
Finless. Finless from Finn.
Tom Curran loves the finless deal. Who's this? Oh, had to go the other way. No.
Got a little replay of Iago Ramos.
We got a replay of Yago Dora. That's sick.
Here we go.
Iago.
Yago Ramos.
What's he going to do? An air rev. Ooh.
Oh. That was sick.
Nice little air rev.
He actually just did another one, but I didn't get
That
it
was
on
cool. It was
replay.
kind of inverted. Like, tail was up, tail was high, as you could say. Is that ISA contest going on right now? All the gnarly guys.
Yeah.
Have you watched any
I
of
think.
that? Be honest. Be
not
honest.
really.
Nope. Okay.
No, I've caught bits and pieces. Apparently, Brian Toth, the local guy from Puerto Rico,
I saw it took out
local
Toledo.
legend, he's like ripping down there.
Didn't he beat
There's-
Toledo or something?
Yeah.
K. Kobayashi on a bomb again.
I don't know exactly.
Bang!
Whoa, Chuck fins on that little closeout. I don't know exactly where they are in the event, but there's a chance if Tothy's still in today,
He can make
he
Tahiti.
could go to the Olympics.
That's insane.
Isn't that nuts?
That'd be a dream run.
So rad. Tothy
Dude, and
charges
he'll
too.
do
He will-
good. I was gonna
he'll
say
go.
he'll do good.
Yeah.
Or potentially, you know.
Guilmette, all those
Couch serving freaking rules. Yeah, Darren.
Dave Heimlich.
Heimlich. Who's who? What?
all those years traveling with guys on tour. Any like super memorable sessions that you had out surfing?
What's
besides
That I surfed?
where you were surfing? I mean, that Mexico stuff was all time, but any other ones that stand out?
Where I got to surf or where I got
Yeah.
to spectate?
No,
Both. Let's
you
hear
got
both.
To surf with
I wanna
the
hear
boys.
both.
Because
Okay.
I remember the one time we did step offs in Mexico. I watched you pull into.
Oh, I heard you got a
huge-
monster. Is
Oh,
that thing on
Dino was
film?
sending me
Dude.
onto these
It was
freaking
so gnarly.
closeouts. I had like
Like-
my neck's still blown from that. I got like
moments like that
whiplash
kinda.
so
I
bad.
heard you
Oh
packed
my
a
God, look,
huge
we have
one.
the dog.
Sugar
Oh,
the
dog
surfing dog.
serving. Sugar the serving dog.
I think she's like she's maybe like the California state champ
Yeah.
or might be like national champ.
That's a top-rated dog right there, right?
Yeah, 100%, dude.
Is she gonna make the final
Her
five
and-
this year?
Dude, they got to have a dog division down there. That'd be so mental.
I hope the dog is enjoying that. That's
Ryan-
all.
Timmy
Reyes going left.
Uh-oh.
Bomb.
This
Oh
looks
my
like a
God.
bomb.
Watch
This is like a
this
U.S.
shit.
Open dream run.
Punt!
Boom.
Damn it.
Guy still gets in the air.
Okay, I was bummed. I made his highlight. I wanted to show like his whole range, which
Iago
is
Ramos.
I didn't get any airs, dude, but he can punt airs. Like
Oh, yeah. Timmy
I-
can punt, dude.
I actually filmed was insane when he did at Rincon, like out the back first section. This,
Rincon.
yeah, this guy was. It was a pumping day, like a really good day at Rincon, and I mean this is years ago. I think we were filming Ward stories with Gorkin and whatever. You know, Rincon, you don't want to blow the first section, and the guy was paddling in and crumbled the lip, and Timmy just went huge, like full rotation off the first section, lands it, and then does like an 8-turn combo.
Jeez Louise, dude.
But he's got air game too, people.
Yeah. He's definitely known for his barrels. I think
Yeah.
he's just like spent the last decade or more hunting big barrels and long barrels.
Yeah.
Noah's question, probably the most memorable event that I watched was Chopu. I think it was 2014 or 2016. It was really big. It was just crazy. It
Was
looked
that
like
the year
every wave was
Slater and John tied? Was that the tie year where they were?
Yes, Gabby won the event.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was that year.
That was the year Chloe and Gabby paddled like 2 miles up the reef, right?
Yeah. It was just so big. Every
Gavin.
wave looked like people were like,
Oh, that was sick.
that was super sick.
Connected.
2 big hooks. Every wave, it was just perfectly sunny and blue water and like crazy beautiful. And then these waves would come in, you're like, oh, no one can even go. There's a tow wave. And then
Yeah.
Kai Otten's like going.
Someone would go.
Owen Wright's going. Wilka, like everybody was just sending it so hard. It was pretty rad to be there in the channel for all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then probably the best one I got to surf was there was a year Fiji was really big. It was Taj Burrow's like final event on tour.
I remember.
And
Timmy.
Whoa!
Whoa! Snap.
He let the hair down.
Bang! Chucks the tail out. Little side slip into the pocket. He's Speeding up. Watch out, Grom. Woof. Power
Big ol'
back into
wrap.
the wrap.
I
Dude,
love
that's
when
what I
the
love.
rebound. I love the
Yeah.
rebound off the foam.
Guys don't even do that anymore. It's one of
Everyone's just looking down the line for the air
my
section now.
Or the real tight pocket wrap, like slide tail thing. So what? You were charging huge cloud break?
No, I was not. But
You're all really
little
big.
air
I was like,
rev.
oh, shit.
No, cloud break was really big. So
Yeah.
restaurants was
free.
4 to 6 foot
Yeah.
and pumping.
And you
The way the
scored.
event worked was that like it's pretty expensive to go there. So a lot of the surfers they have to pay for like a week up front, and then once the week goes by, they can leave like the day after.
If they lose
if they
out
lose.
or something.
So the contest was kind of like halfway through, so the draw got cut in half, and every day they knew they were going to surf the next day, and it was going to be big. So no one wanted to surf.
Yeah, they're saving it.
So they're saving it, and it was like, I think the commentary team was like Joe Turpel, Ross Williams, Kai Borg was over there doing water safety, and we would just surf restaurants with us, like 4 or 5 of
my
us,
God.
and it was absolutely pumping for like 4 days straight. And so, yeah, we got like tons of good waves. That was probably like the hardest I ever scored.
That's when you're like,
For
this job's paying off right now.
Yeah, it paid off in that moment right there.
I
It was all
I
worth it.
had a plenty of hair pulling moments filming, but then I got a couple just sessions of my life that I probably would have never gotten to take part in if I wasn't there filming.
That's how it was for me. I didn't surf as much as everyone probably thinks I did, but there was a few moments where I was like, okay.
You don't want to surf too much too, because you're like annoying to the pros if you're the guy that's
Yeah.
fucking out there every time, like trying to get the waves.
So I would only surf pretty much when it was like I'm out there with the commentary guys, the guys that are working around the event.
Yeah, the
or the film
doctors
crew
and the
and all that
judges and stuff.
Yeah, the judges. Pertamo, dude, that guy was always on the inside of me. Nah, just kidding. He's the man. But some good times.
Yeah. Paddling out soon. Can't wait till we rewatch and see me eat crap. Yeah, Dakota.
Me too, Dakota. I'll see you out there.
Just don't split the peak with Timmy, because we'll be filming
Wyatt.
him. Wyatt,
Oof.
bang! Ooh, look what a nice day it turned out to be.
I know.
Looks
It
so
always
crappy
kind of
this
does
morning.
this. It's like
Yeah.
gray and overcast, and then all of a sudden 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock rolls around, it pops.
How rad are those gnarly Chopu sessions and stuff to get to? I got to watch a couple of those with Andy and these guys, just the whole tour
Oh, I bet
out there.
that's
and
so
it's
nuts.
huge.
And it happens so close to your face.
Dude.
You're like watching people's facial like
That was when you
mannerisms
really
when they're
see,
dropping in.
You really see the difference between like
Sugar the surfing dog.
Sugar, go,
Go.
pull
They're pulling
in.
in. They're deep.
Air Revo,
Oh,
grab the
she
dog,
almost ate
spinner,
it. Oh no.
picks the dog up.
Nice.
Was that an
dude.
air? Lands the air, keeps going. Dog looks so happy right there.
She's got her life vest
Does
on,
she-
dude.
I hope-
I've seen her
Does she
take
get excited
donuts,
to go out
dude.
there?
She's psyched.
Hey,
Look at
doggy,
her.
doggy, doggy.
She gets really psyched to stay on the board. That's
Oh,
for sure.
pirouette Tom Curran kick out right there. Look, it just leaves the dog. The dog floats.
Dad's
Look
got
at
to
the
get
dog
the board.
swimming.
She's got her life vest on.
The dog
she loves
it. She's like, give me. Let's see.
She's like, give me the board, Dad.
Let's see. Yeah, right.
Come
The
on.
dog's going
See the
straight
dog.
for the
He
beach.
has to go to the beach. He's walking.
He's all, nope,
Yeah.
back out, couch show. We got to get some clips.
You know what? That's what most of these parents are doing to their kids anyways. Like, no, you're back out
Oh,
there.
doggy. Oh, it gives her a little hug. It's
Let's
okay.
get a tail wag
Get a
or
replay
something.
after that.
Can we get a tail
Work
wag?
once if you're okay.
Wag once if you're loving this. Sugar.
Sugar
Ryan.
was in the chat earlier.
Ryan Rustain. I know Ryan.
Yeah, Sugar was in the chat earlier.
Yeah.
Sugar was? That's
Yeah.
why they came down there. They're trying to get some
All right, I
clips.
got a
Trying to get
replay
some
of Sugar.
exposure.
I know.
Don't miss Timmy. Don't miss Timmy. Oh, this is gnarly barrel.
It's kind of a deep.
Look
like,
at
took off from deep.
Arm Ramos on
Ooh.
that thing. Let's see.
Hey, Sugar's
Form,
got form. She's all low.
For sure. Look at that stance. Oh,
Oh,
almost
got
followed, but watch,
extra low.
oh,
She was kind
watch this. 360. 360 in air. Dog surfing replay, please. Woof, woof.
There it is. You got it.
Look at
Easy.
it. Huge air. Lands it perfectly.
Stomped it.
Stomp that air. Dog is hating life.
Oh, man.
Sugar's got a pretty good life,
Yeah,
man.
Sugar can't. Yeah, it could be a lot worse. That's for sure.
Your dad makes you go surfing.
I want to see Sugar wagging her tail before she goes out there.
You know, you see some dogs, they
Sugar.
can't wait to get out into the water. This one, it just seems like maybe not.
I want to see Sugar drop in on Timmy.
Quato!
Whoa, big old
Oh, he's
rap.
trying to do
He
the
heard
Timmy
us.
rap. Setting it up. Come on, Quaid. Get that mayhem jamming.
Boom.
Bang! Pocket snap. Bang,
Bang.
again. Looks at the camera. What?
He was watching Timmy with that roundhouse rebound.
They should be
right
out the
there.
back, Noah. Bombs out the back. Joe's fired up. All of a sudden, yeah, I got my coffee. Takes me a while to get going, but I just drink 8 cups of coffee.
Look. Here he goes, Reyes.
Timmy
He's
Reyes,
looking
nice
left.
guy in the Norris cutbacks. Here he goes. Left. Boom.
Ooh.
Is he going to slow down for him? He'll get it, though. Little slow section. Whoop, kick out. I wonder how Timmy...
It's a little soft out there.
It is.
But there's a couple sections. Looks like Rezzy's paddling out.
Oh, of course. Like, subscribe, people. I'm psyching.
Yeah, we need another round of begging.
We need
please.
another round of begging for likes, please.
Like the Couch Show.
I had to
Follow.
create 3 accounts because WSL started banning chatters. You guys got likes from all 3 accounts. Yes.
Perfect.
Everyone
Yeah, bro.
create 35 accounts and like this thing. Inherent Bummer tomorrow night. Party, boys.
Oblivion in L.A.
Oblivion LA.
Surf Films.
Not the real like and sub driver. Not real chicken. Isn't not real chicken Joe like the king of these chat rooms?
No, that's Chicken Joe 420.
Oh, Chicken Joe 420. Got it.
Oh,
I know everybody's sad. There's no more WSL chat, so they're all like.
The
congregated
WSL don't
here.
have chats anymore? How
yeah,
dare
they
they?
clipped it on the YouTube thing I noticed in the last call.
R.I.P. WSL chat ASL.
Because all the people that are in here, they're all just like
Yeah,
mega
well, if
negative.
you look
on
at
the chat.
those chats, they're just so negative.
Dude,
It's
yeah,
like-
they're just straight hating in the chat all day.
I
so-
like that we.
But you kind of
engage.
gotta let it
Yeah, let it
hate.
flow.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what? If you acknowledge them, they don't hate you as much. Yago Ramos, bang! Flying down the line, schwack! Look at this one stood up for him. That's what Timmy wanted.
Bang.
Boom, another one. Dude, that thing lined
Boom.
up. Combos.
Damn,
You
that was
like that
almost as
thing.
good as last weekend at the Board Riders. He was on fire too.
Sugar going again.
Sugar's back.
Sugar's
Sugar
back.
gets a lot of
Sugar's
waves,
back.
man. She's kind of a wave hog.
She is, huh?
Sometimes.
Does she take a lot?
She gets a lot of waves. But everyone's psyching to see her surf.
Does
so it's-
everyone back down once
People
Sugar
back
gets
down.
going?
Look at one.
Look at
she
little
got
one
the 3 paw.
That was a claim.
She's got the 3.
That was a little claim right there.
Look at she's solo.
Oh, solo Sugar. Go, Sugar.
Oh, she's going to do a.
Let's see if she can escape to the land in time. Go, 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 go.
Nah, she's staying on.
Oh, she loves it. She loves
she
the
wants to
board.
stay dry
She looks like
on
she's
the
having so
board.
much fun.
She might try and catch this next one.
Should we see if Quaid wants to watch his replay or something? I don't know.
Not if we're going to miss a Timmy clip.
No, we're on Sugar right
Yeah,
now.
we're on Sugar, dude. Sugar takes priority.
Sugar
always.
looks cold, man. We need to get her a
Dude,
I know. Does
Shit.
Sugar have a wetsuit?
No kidding, dude.
She has a little fur coat.
Go,
Get
go,
it out.
Sugar, go.
Get out of there. Run.
Let's see what she
Run to
does.
safety.
Let's see what she does.
She's psyching.
She's happy. I see a tail. Yeah, she tails wagging when she gets on the beach.
Yeah, she's stoked.
Yeah, we got to see the
Go,
we gotta see it get
Sugar.
here.
Yeah, Ryan, that was sick.
I know, we're just playing around. Sugar likes it.
Sugar loves. There was that dog that used to be in the old Lost videos that had like a 10
Malia Mohammed
Malia Majika Muhammad Budweiser the third. Is this in Mavericks? Yes, this is Mavericks. Good guess.
Dino Andino's calling me.
No way.
I wish I could answer it. He's probably
Oh
in
my God.
Mexico.
Answer
Dude.
that.
Dude,
Why
better,
can't you answer it?
better
Right on
tell him you're live.
speakerphone.
No,
Can you?
You got to tell him you're live though
Yeah, you
right
can answer
away.
it. You just tell him you're live on the show.
live
Dude, he
before
might
you-
be upset though. Don't upset him.
He doesn't like being
He doesn't like being
on
on
live anything.
No, I know.
Hey, that's why he's so
I
hard
asked
to get on
Chloe.
the
I was
show.
like, "Do you think we could get?" He's like, "Dude, no.
Good luck.
But that would be our dream because he's got.
We'll get him.
He's got some
I
real.
think it might
He's got real
happen. It could
stories,
happen.
real
Just gotta-
stories and insights.
He needs
gotta
to
let it
let
work.
he needs to let people in on his stories, man. They're too
They're
good.
so good. Dude, that was always trip when Chloe first kind of got his big deal and people were hating on him. Like, dude, don't you realize how core this kid is? He had freaking Michael Ho and Shane Beshan sleeping on his couch when you're a kid, dude. I mean,
yeah.
that automatically puts you in freaking core lord status. Like, the shit that kid's heard growing up is all time. Like,
It's pretty crazy. And Kolohe these last few months too, he's just so on he's just like loves surfing so much. It's like all he wants to do all day. He's home for a little bit, and he's like, oh, where's the wave's going to be good? He's kind of like Kay. Kay just chases it down.
Yeah.
Brother's just like on
He's
any
a
little
frother.
swell. He's like, I'm out of here. I'm going there. It's going to be better.
Yeah, Quaid.
Yeah, Quado.
We got that last one. Was sick.
Looking good. That board looks sick.
He wants to order him from Gion and not the surf shop, but I was like, I don't know. It's a pretty long list of people.
Yeah, you got to get in line, dude.
But I mean, he's
It's like going
he's
to the
there.
DMV. You got to pull the tag and just wait your turn.
He's on like the U.S. Junior National whatever thing, right?
Yep.
He's up there.
What do you guys think? We've been going for about 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Okay.
Keep going.
One more Timmy wave?
Yeah, one more Timmy wave, and then we'll maybe
What
wrap
else?
it
You got
up.
anything else you want to say? Inherent Bummer? What's next?
Gosh, yeah. Come tomorrow. Come check it out. It's going to be fun.
Any other
Oblivion
projects
in
in the
LA.
works?
There's a couple big ones that haven't. They're not 100% locked in, but you'll find out
Okay.
soon.
What about print? You guys ever considered going print?
Yeah,
style?
yeah. I mean, Travis's background is from the magazines, you know, and I grew up with the magazines. I love them. So we definitely want to create something in print and
That'd be
have
sick.
a little vibe there. You know, maybe like an annual thing or like a biannual or something like that.
Have everyone battling for the cover shot.
I know, man. Remember how prestigious it was to have
Yeah.
a cover?
Then
And
you
you
get
just watch covers go by on Instagram all day. You're like,
Oh.
oh, there's another one, there's
Yeah.
another one. Like, you forget.
I mean, there's really only Free Surf and Surfers Journal, right?
Yeah.
Maybe Aussie one? Tracks or something?
There
Isn't there
might be an
one
Aussie one
left?
that does one. Hey, this little shore break
What?
over here is like looking super fun.
Whoa. Are you going to surf after?
Yeah.
Guilmette didn't surf.
I
What-
brought my board down here.
What about your
I
pro
gotta do
career?
it.
You're pro for a little bit. Ruka, weren't you one of the original Ruka team riders? You close with Pat Tenori and
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah. Back in the day, that was like my first real sponsor was Ruka, and then
In their early days.
I just I grew up with like Timmy in that era. You know, like there was like Bobby Martinez, Timmy Reyes, Micah Byrne, Anthony Petruso, Mike Lostness. Like
Yeah.
just from California, there was like a lot of really
That was the
talented
reason I
surfers.
never made it past the
Sean Ward.
quarterfinals.
I mean, there's so many people I could rattle off, but I sort of just saw the ceiling for myself already. Like I competed and did the stuff around the U.S. and it was fun. I loved doing it, and I'm like competitive person anyway, so I enjoyed it. But I just sort of knew like, hey, I'm not gonna make
The
much
CT.
at like being a pro surfer, you know. So I kind of just early on took the path of like I love surfing, I want to be involved in it, and so I got a job at Hurley pretty young, started doing that, and actually Monday I'm starting a new job.
Whoa, big announcement.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah, at Quicksilver.
Whoa!
So I'm gonna be doing marketing for Quicksilver in North America.
No way. You're the new
Nice.
quick guy?
That was the official announcement. I haven't done
So
that
you
yet.
know, there's some
Couch show
advertising
breaking
spots
news.
over here.
Breaking
Can we
news.
send you the rate sheet?
Yeah, send me the rate sheet.
Perfect. We're making deals. That's insane. Okay. Guilmette's the new quick guy. Big announcement. Breaking news on the couch surfing show. That's
Are you
sick.
working with Griffin?
Who's this?
Oh, you're working with Griffin? That's sick.
Yeah, man, all the quickie team.
Kanoa.
Yeah, I'm excited. The last couple of years, you know, like
Resi.
Matt
Resi.
Johnson and his crew, everything they're doing with these films with Repeater and Saturn, and they're working on some new stuff too.
Repeater. That's the one that beat us, yeah,
insane.
for the film of the year.
Oh, did it?
And then the stab
It feels
voting
like you
thing.
guys would have went in two different categories because yours is documentary.
Ours is pretty, yeah.
more, but
That was more surf porn. That was
Yeah.
just the stab voting thing. But you know what? Nathan Florence said Through the Doggy Door is the best film of the year. So, best
He
surfer
won.
of the year said Through the Doggy Door. We won.
yeah,
Surfing show is the plug. What's that?
I don't
Plug?
know, I don't know
Plug.
what you're saying. You just saying we're
it's the
great.
plug.
It's the
Couch
plug.
surfing show is a plug for Surf News. That's right.
Sick.
There you go.
Have you considered signing Resi to a contract? Or
You know,
Hi from Sayulita. ¿Qué onda?
there's
A
a long
huevo.
list of these guys that do the board riders in that age bracket that have sent their resumes in. Yeah,
Still hoping for that sponsorship.
100%, dude. More frothing than ever when you get to that. When you
Oh,
hit
yeah.
the 50s bracket,
You're
I
a
think you get
frother.
more psyched on it than you ever were.
I mean, you kind of have to be a
Kinda go back
frother.
to Grom mode.
Okay, layback slam. We missed it. Timmy's still out there, dude. Don't be missing Timmy.
Yeah, he's right here.
Oh, there he is. Okay. Okay, that's huge. But you're still going to do Inherent Bummer?
So I'll still be involved on certain things, but probably not like day to day. I'm going to be full on like with the Quicksilver thing. It's going to be.
You'll have plenty.
I'm really excited, but it's
going to
be
time.
Yeah, it's going to be a big undertaking, I guess. So.
Dude, maybe you're going to score a couple of those mental sessions that you get to sneak in every once in a while.
I don't think
we hope
anything's
so.
going to be as gnarly as like the undertaking you had at Hurley. It was pretty full on.
Yeah, it was different. It was
a big
super
team.
fun. Yeah,
That was a huge team.
It was a huge team. we did a lot of stuff. It was
Maybe
super
you have
fun.
to sit out at the box for 8 hours again when it's closing out.
Yeah, that would be fun. If there's one thing that I've never had to do again, I'd pick that for sure. I'm
always
terrified of
remember
sharks.
that contest.
I think that's why it like scared me even more. I was like,
you have
what
to
am
be
I
out
doing?
there forever, yeah, on being the board
Yeah, it
caddy.
was so bad.
But you got to work out of the board rider's office in North Huntington, or is that over there?
Yeah, so they have an office there in Huntington, right down the street from where I first moved to Huntington, actually. So I'll be there for a little while, and then I think we're moving into a new spot over off the 55, right down the street from where I live now. So it's cool.
I used to be sponsored by Quicksilver. That was my
Yeah, I
first
remember.
sponsor.
Back in the day, you were like NSSA days, quickie guy.
I was the Newport quickie guy. They had to have their Newport kid.
I know.
I'm in some of the old like wetsuit model things.
Are
they have
you?
the wetsuit buyer's guide.
That's
with
killer.
The Grom model. And I worked in the wetsuit warehouse, like packing the wetsuits and stuff.
Classic, dude.
Quick's got Newport roots.
They got all kinds of
where
roots. Echo Beach, kind of.
The Volcom warehouse is where the original Quicksilver warehouse
Yep,
was.
that's right.
Yeah, I remember Robbie Todd took me in and goes, grab 20 things. I was like, what?
20
Anything?
things, dude.
They're like, yeah, whatever. Brandon, it's Pops. I'm a free agent.
Yeah, Pops. I thought you'd be out there on Northside, dude. We're looking for you.
If
Where
you
are
want to
you?
get sponsored by Quicksilver, just start sending your shit to Brandon.
Call the couch show.
Call the couch. Oh, wait, I got some notes. Wait. Fun fact, I was the first girl to ride for Quicksilver back in the 80s, way before they had a women's line. Carolyn Marlin. Carolyn's an OG.
Carolyn.
Marion.
Congratulations.
Congrats. So, Marky, what's your title? Marketing Director, North America or something?
Yep.
Is that it? Did I nail it?
That's it. You nailed it.
Whoa. That's sick. Okay, I got some notes. I just want to make sure I got everything. Buffalo Big Board Classic. We talked about that. Oh, the Thriller at Killers. We were down there filming that. That went off.
We're going live on the Impact Zone next week.
We're going to talk about it more in the Impact Zone. Full coverage on the Impact Zone next week. But
I heard there was nuts down there.
Yeah, we do. We had to swim into the island with all our red cameras in a dry bag.
Oh, my gosh.
Blake Cooney was running the production.
Oh, so you know it's going to be good.
Yeah. We originally got involved because we're discussing how to get a live broadcast out there at some point. But, oh, here we go. Timmy Reyes on a bomb. Iron it up. Up into the lips. Slam. Boom! Another blowtail slam. Coming in.
Just
perfect timing. Look at, he knows.
Yeah,
he knows we
done.
wanted to end the show.
He's done.
Let's get him the replay, and then we'll end it after that. If
Dude, the waves look
no
so
leash,
sick.
too.
Gonna wave him in, Noah? Oh, he's coming.
So, yeah, Cody, what's the guy's name? Cody Purcell won, just underground charger guy. And then on the women's side, I forget. But Bianca Valenti was charging. The women were charging. The biggest set of the day came in the women's heat. And they all got cleaned up on a huge one.
I saw the Bianca girl got a bomb. I saw something on Instagram maybe of her just getting like a psycho one.
She did the little air
yeah,
drop.
yeah.
This other girl won it, but literally the biggest waves of the whole event came in when they were out there.
No way. There's something happening in the world with like women surfing right now. It's just like they're just kind of going nuclear. It's rad.
Yeah. Dude, they were not hesitating. They were out there freaking going for it.
That's so sick.
Yeah, what is okay? Inherent Bummer Party tomorrow night. We address that. Everyone, check that out. Go to Inherent Bummer. ISA Puerto Rico. We talked about that. What did we learn, people? Well, one, I learned that Guilmette's the new Quicksilver marketing guy, so that's big.
Let us know. We got keen marketing ideas too.
Yeah, we got so many ideas. Just hit us up.
Let's do this. You guys are going to pack it up. Dylan Horde's going out. Scienty's going out.
All these gnarly guys are going out. That's what I learned. Did I learn anything else? Timmy told me he used to ride a 511. That was his shortboard back in the day, but now he's
Isn't
on
that
a
crazy?
5.8.
Yeah.
Normal board's 5.8 now. Back in CT days, shortboard's 511. What'd you learn? Did you learn anything?
What did I learn today? I guess I always noticed Shane Dorian's hand thing, but like now it's so.
Dude, check that thing. It's like
Yeah.
Boof.
Yeah, I learned that.
He was my favorite. That's why I tried to.
I learned about long laps today with Mike
Oh,
Kinna.
yeah.
Long laps make your board stay light, but they are more durable. So
I've
you
heard
don't
that.
Overlap
buckle
on
your
the
board.
rail.
I've heard
Yeah.
that. I've heard that term millions of times. But
So
I never
longer
knew.
laps, that's what it means.
Make sure you put that on
Make
your
sure
order
you got
card.
the long laps.
Long laps, super light.
And I learned that people think if you wear UGG boots as a guy, it is kook and not core.
Huge kook.
And I think it's the most core ever. Like
I
if you're
know.
wearing Uggs, you're showing up on a cold beach early in the morning. That's core.
Okay,
Right,
Timmy's
we got
out.
the
We're gonna
replay.
sign out.
Yeah, Reyes, the last
Oh, wait,
wave.
we're gonna show your replay. Then we're gonna end the show.
Just have him kneel behind you there.
You can just kneel right here.
Neil Young.
Neil Young, Timmy Reyes, Brandon Guilmette. Okay,
That
let's
was
watch
sick.
it. We're gonna watch the replay. Then we will sign off. Thank you guys so much.
Replay.
Okay, here's the last. Take us
The,
through
la-
this.
the last one.
I love the shot with the big ship in the background.
Yeah, this one had a little chip on it. Was able to get the kind of board up in the lip there. Again, just trying not to overcook stuff too much.
Whoa, that thing was sick.
That
But,
was super sick.
Yeah, was starting to get pretty fun out there, and
Dude, it got
everyone's ripping. So super.
It got
cool.
better right when you paddled out, and then everyone started surfing better right when you paddled out too.
Yeah.
It was cool.
They saw what real surfer does.
Yeah, it was fun to go get wet, and happy to be part of the show.
Yeah, thank you so
So
much,
stoked.
Timmy
That was
Reyes.
rad. Yeah, Timmy.
Brandon
Heck
Guilmette.
yeah.
Yeah, Joe. Thanks for having me, you guys.
Thanks
Super
everyone for
fun.
watching. Support the show. Buy the merch. They're discounted. Kook of the day. Thank you for our sponsorship. Couch Surfing Show. Thank you everyone for watching. There's Noah Alani.
go.
Thank you
Yeah,
for filming. Omar Gadon.
Omar,
the master
FCS.
behind everything, all the technical stuff. Thanks for the couch potatoes. We're gonna keep going. Drop the mic. Timmy's out.
All right.